Yeah, and we're live. All right. Yeah. Sorry, Helio, you were saying something about the recap.
Oh yeah. So we started back up last session, speaking to the dwarves, Daslo and Norbis, of epic name, of course, and we prepared all our supplies, and then we left with the tank and the dwarves. Oh, I almost forgot. Alec visited his mother. Um,
Yep. Mama.
so we headed out. We saw I don't remember what the birds are called, Urglu. We saw
Earlier.
We saw a very shiny Earthly with bronze feathers, which the majority of the party was like, "Oh, easy
Ooh.
money." BC went over there and talked to it, had a chat, took off some feathers that fell to the ground, and gave us some scary omens. And we headed further towards the ruins. Also, not Lexi, Nadia and Jenny. Nadia and Jenny hunted some Earthlies, came back, and got some snacks. Some vultures came by, or what? Kestrico came by.
Yep.
Yeah. Came by and BC fed them. BC is one with the natures, and we continue further into the ruins, and that's where Alec got his face mauled and healed again.
My arm, not my face. My face is too pretty.
That's
it was
quick and
Beefy's
dirty.
face that got eaten.
Yeah, BC's face got a little. It's all right. A good hearty rest and maybe a little healing will fix that right up.
It's a lot of face.
Anything else?
That's just a quick and dirty. If anyone wants more specific.
Yeah, I'll just fill in the gaps. So when the party left to help Norbis and Doslo excavate these ruins, they came upon Gith, and these ruins have yet to be sort of uncovered what the purpose of these are. But last they left off, things were fairly quiet, and well, I'll let you take the lead.
Well,
yes. I just having a conversation with Alec about magic too.
You just casted prestidigitation on me to clean
Yeah.
myself.
Cleaned all the blood and gore off of you.
Okay, I think that was welcoming. I'm not quite sure right now. Is it?
Probably set up camp.
Yes.
Or at least.
Sorry, Helio. There's a lot of noise
Yeah.
coming from you. It's really loud too.
Also, you missed a spot
Oh.
on your face.
Oh yeah, sure. I think that's not my tattoo. That's alright. Although I have to say, you don't have to do this like close to other people from the city, right? Like, let's try to avoid these from the dwarves as well. If you may.
I prefer as few people knowing as possible.
Yes.
I try not to make a show out of it, but it's handy in difficult situations.
Yes. But you did good. Just next time, don't. I would say leave me bloodied as I should. I actually don't like it. That magic is really a handful. It's awesome. But
Okay. I'll cast prestidigitation. Prestidigitation on him again and soil him.
no. Ah! Don't make it a habit, please.
So how bloody does Alec look, by the way?
Alec is covered in blood. I would say almost stained from neck to torso, or throughout the torso. Just blood kind of drained down
So
from the source being his
super
neck.
hurt.
He's not dying or close to dying anymore, but he's in terrible condition, I would say.
Okay. So above the table question, on long rests, we don't heal naturally. We don't heal full up. We have to roll our hit dice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But do our spell slots come back?
Yeah, everything else is untouched.
Is normal.
The only rule
Okay.
change is the full HP on long rest.
Okay. Seeing that he's still like bloodied and hurt, Beastie's just gonna wander over and not interrupt the conversation, but while they're talking, touch him and cast Cure Wounds.
Ooh. Oh, that
Wow.
that heals me up pretty nicely.
Yep. So you see the wound on his neck fully close, and there's all the kind of blood that's left over, but properly wiped off. That would that would reveal no wound anymore.
Alec at this point would say like, "Okay, that's enough of magic on me," and I would say not loudly, for fuck's sake, because there are dwarfs up there. Oh, jeez. But thank you, Beastie, and thank you, Astus. Let's make it.
Beastie's just gonna be like, "What's enough of magic?"
Hold on.
All the murmuring in that other room, that weird creature, and I just don't think he's too accustomed to it. It's just this whole situation is a lot.
Yes, just a bunch. Shall we set up camp right now, or just go ahead and help the dwarves with this? Because
It might be good to speak to everyone gathered around, but I don't know if there's more of those creatures inside. We probably want to just tend to our wounds first.
all right, so let's gather up. And I would just like shout out for the dwarves to get in here. I forgot the names again. Let me check.
Norvis,
Dazlo.
Dazlo and Norbus.
Dazlo, Nautilus, would you please
Well,
gather?
they have
Yeah,
like
they have
a little
campfire.
mini camp over here.
So let's gather in there, if we may.
And you see, the two of them. Dazlo's got this sort of 1,000-yard stare into the fire. I'm sorry, Norbus has a sort of 1,000-yard stare into the fire, and Dazlo is like shaking,
Oh,
seemingly shivering, even though it's quite warm out.
I would approach Dazlo, put my hand on his shoulder, and just like, I'm sorry, didn't mean to startle you. Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Are you sure? You don't does not look quite. I know that you
I'm
have
fine.
the.
Did you kill them all?
Yes, they are gone. Don't you have to worry about it.
well, the ones that we know about, I think there may be a lot more in there. There's a lot of hidden doors.
They're gone.
The exchange, you just see him kind of cringe and curl up near the fire. Yeah, he looks like this is the first time he's experienced this sort of thing.
We did block the doors, though, right?
Yeah, we did. I think we did. I'm not quite sure now.
We did.
Inside.
With I think
We
the bodies or something like that.
We laid the bodies in front and behind the door, but I don't think we actually got around to blocking them somehow.
I
There's just
remember-
a smear of gore there.
I mean, I remember like
Yeah, there's a smear of
blocking
gore.
the
There's a body,
bodies.
put in front of the door. I mean, as far as blocking the door and the way that it's stuck, that's not. Yeah, that didn't happen.
I mean, I remember like blocking the door with like a big stone or something, or maybe I'm.
No, we
remembering
talked about using the stones that are from the doors or here to
Mhm.
block it a little, but we didn't.
I
There's
mean,
no
they
proper
they're dead, so I hope that they're the last of them.
Yeah, let's hope so.
In character, do any of us actually know what they are?
Yes.
Astus did roll for it.
Yeah,
I-
Helio knows. I think I had people roll and talk about this already, but essentially, a couple of you knew that about the city people who live in cities know about Gith, either from folk tales or tales to scare children into going to sleep properly at night, or to stay indoors at least at night. and then there's Helio, who knows a little bit more about them in terms of like, um, well, he just knows a little bit more about them.
I brought it up what they were last session, so in character, everyone is aware that these are Gith. I called them Gith. So
Do we know if they travel in larger packs than two? Was where I was going.
I'll
Like-
allow like a nature check, but I think I'm gonna give advantage to Helio on this.
okay. I wasn't sure from our discussion last game if you wanted DM rules now.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So is it say from? Is it a 2DM roll?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Okay, cool. No, I do prefer it that way. So Austos, I will send you like a message because that's, I think, cooler that way. Then you can just tell them what you think.
Also, I feel like Jenny would just like look at the dwarves and be like, "You do not even have to worry. You didn't get terribly maimed like Alec did."
and I'm fine. I mean,
Yeah, he's
aside
okay.
from the 30, yeah, I'm fine, totally fine. You say that they were like gift, right? But I don't think they're a gift. I think they're dead.
I mean, they're dead Gith. Yes.
That was a good
Yes.
one. I have to admit it.
I mean, we did just kill some, so technically
Yeah.
they are dead.
Dead indeed. Awkward. I'm gonna drink my stuff, my boy, and stay quiet. Just sit a bit close to the fire. Oh boy.
I've only done a little bit of looking into them, the Gith before, but they're usually Roman tribes, so there's a good chance there's probably more.
Mm.
Two is kind of small.
It doesn't happen.
So, do we want to actually? Do we want to block the entrance so they can't come out while we rest?
That sounds wise, I suppose. Well, one way to do it. So
Yeah.
we actually want to take a rest right now, or can we handle anything else in the?
I think we should probably recoup just to be safe. That the last one, you were on the ground a lot. There's a lot of blood.
Yeah, I actually have no idea how I got it, but yeah, let's close the doors and take a rest, take a nappy.
Go ahead.
Alec will proceed to move to the doors and try to seal it up. Excuse me?
He will help. So I guess advantage.
Helping with what?
Same.
Sorry.
Closing the
Helping.
door.
Yeah, using the like. Are they like just leaning against the wall slabs or?
Yeah, you should have no trouble closing and opening them. It takes like a bit of strength, but it's not. They're not like stuck or anything.
Okay.
And to keep going with my job of guarding the shit out of these bodies, I would like to just decapitate one of them and put it like on his own, what do you say, cradle on his own body. Just that. Just like a warning for anything that comes from inside.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like my forest playthrough. Okay, so
I love that game.
Go ahead.
Is that what
Yeah.
you call a heads up?
ha ha ha. So you have like some kind of cutting device, I assume, Alec. Oh, you have a
I
battle
have
axe.
my weapon.
Yeah, so you can just cut into his. You just chop his head off with his battle axe.
Where,
And
Nadia, where are you going?
you displayed it. And Alec, go ahead and give me like a, I don't know, a performance check to see how
Performance?
to see how you display this this head in a threatening manner.
Gotcha.
God, I almost wrote a message in all caps.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to use strange or creative ways to use them to skill checks. So I hope everybody gets used to that. So you place the head and arrange the arrange the head and the body in such a way that it's a fairly menacing sight.
Let's not bring the dwarves here. Those creatures are not beautiful, and they are certainly not that much beautiful when they're dead. This should keep any prying eyes from the inside of the ruins from us, I suppose. Yes. Close the doors.
Can we, like, I suppose any sort of, like, barring would be from the inside.
Well, these don't necessarily have like handles to bar. They're more
Yeah.
like big old stone slabs
Mm-hmm.
on hinges. But feel free to tell me how you block them.
I was thinking about just like pulling the door shut and picking up some pebbles and put it close to it whenever it opened to make like a noise or something, but something
you'll
quite
hear
simple.
it. You'll hear it because when you open and close it, it goes
Okay. All right.
like super fucking loudly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I should
Enough
just
to wake a person up, probably.
noise. So we can all sleep together. No, we're just kidding. No patrols. Anyway, yeah, I think that's what I could do. Just that.
All right. As you're as you like pull the doors and that noise comes, you see Doslo kind of jump a little bit in his seat, and Norvis just kind of clasps a hand on his shoulder and says, "You know, you can't hear from there, but he's looks like he's comforting him."
No. Damn it. Those dwarfs are never gonna be the same again.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Which one was bit in the leg?
That's I
Uh,
suppose.
I think it was Doslo.
Yeah, I actually laid my hands on him.
Ooh.
Not
Yeah.
that way you're thinking about, but
I was just gonna say, ooh, zombie apocalypse.
noise.
You write on the doors, "Don't dead open inside."
Yes. Don't that open inside.
That was a
No.
stupid
Mhm.
bad joke.
That was
Okay.
awesome.
Totally.
I got it.
I have some rope to tie the door handles that aren't there.
There are no handles.
It's a joke because the door in The Walking
Yeah.
Dead is. Never mind.
Just use a belt.
I got it, Heatherly. I got it. Okay. So what do you guys do next?
I'm gonna go back over and sit down by the fire.
Yeah,
Is
set
the
up
fire
the-
going?
Yeah, Norbis has made a fire since you guys did your thing. And he's currently cooking some of the the erdlu that that you had killed last evening.
Oh. We're gonna have chicken meat. Not chicken.
Yeah.
No. Oh,
The
no.
Kank is nearby as well.
Awesome.
Well, I guess set up for the night, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming we want to do watches.
I can start. I have no issue with that.
I was gonna say I could go first because in that way you could rest up.
Yeah,
Because
it's
it
up to you.
didn't really
And
get
Alex
hurt.
just gonna drop. Slipping. Okay. On you first. Call me.
Okay, who's watching first?
I am.
Not
Okay.
me.
Heatherly, go ahead and just make a perception check while the rest of you sleep. And the dwarves are. I'm gonna say that Doslo's watching with you as well because you probably can't sleep right away.
I was gonna watch with her, if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh well.
at this point, the sun is setting over the horizon. Although in this canyon, um, it's already kind of set early for you, and darkness settles over the ruins that you're resting in, and nothing happens. Who's the next one that wants to watch?
Alec.
Alec? Okay.
I can watch alone, that's no problem. I mean, if I don't see shit, we're screwed, but yeah.
Yeah. Dazlo's gonna, not Dazlo, Norvis is gonna wake up and watch with you.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll perception. Well, Norvis did a good job.
Yes. I was trying to like talk to him about everything that happened inside the dungeon, the room, and he was like totally not paying attention to me.
Mm-hmm. Do you want, if you want to talk to Norbis or Dazlo's asleep, but if you want to talk to Norbis, then this is a good time to do it if you wish. But you can just let the night roll.
Yeah, I would just let the night roll, just like talking, like, yeah, you did a fine job helping us. Thank you very much, and everything else.
Says he basically just talks about how he's grateful he hired y'all, and that, to be honest, he thought that Dazlo was kind of making up the noises in his head, but he wouldn't take no for an answer for getting guards. Now he realizes how important it was to hire y'all.
Yeah.
That's about right, Jenny. He's laying down, but if you like look over to his other side, his eyes are just wide open like plates.
Oh my god.
Let's see. The rest of you are sleeping soundly. Helio.
Yes.
You have a strange dream. You feel uneasy in a sort of place of just pure black, pitch black darkness. There's sort of wisps of smoke going around you in this sort of misty area that you're in. And you hear something in the distance, a sort of ting, ting.
If I can move in this darkness, I would like to.
Sure.
To whoever it is.
Yeah, you can move towards it, and you hear it louder now. Ting, ting. It's light and almost metal sounding. And as you approach further, is that what you do?
Yeah. Okay. If I have anything on me, can I make light from
Sure.
the cantrip?
Yeah. You do you just place the light on your hands, or?
Yeah.
Okay, you place the light on your hands, and it's having a hard time piercing through the darkness. It doesn't light quite like a torch, but like a candle instead. But there you can see your own hand and just a few feet out. And you continue on towards the sound. Ting! You hear. And as you get closer, this constant ting, ting, you see a hand outstretched from the darkness. Behind it, you see nothing at all. It's almost detached with this magical sort of darkness. And you see it holds a bell, sort of broken looking, ancient, and the hand is lightly flips it back and forth. Ting, ting. And as you approach, or what do you do actually? I want to assume you approach.
No, I would continue approaching. Like, probably as I'm approaching. Like, hello?
No answer. No answer back. But you hear that slight whisper continue. And as you get closer, just as it reveals its face, it springs up on you, this horrific creature. Sort of its skin pulled back and pallid, almost blue-like in nature. Its eyes sunken and its bones almost piercing through its own cheekbones, or flesh on its face. And at that moment, you wake up, startled, in a cold sweat.
Oh boy. Wait.
And that very moment, you hear Norbis say, "Hey, Alec, did you
Oh.
see something just now?
You mean where?
Just never mind. My eyes are, I think, playing tricks on me.
No, we have to be aware. Just tell me what you saw.
It was and he points up at the edge of the canyon that's about 100 feet above. He says, "I thought I saw something movement or something like that, but could have been a Kesterkel. Could have been nothing at all."
Let's hope so. I don't think we can manage to get there, or
I know, not without leaving the canyon and winding all the way around it.
yes. Let's just make the best of taking a rest now, I suppose.
We
Yeah.
should hang by the walls a little closer. And you see him kind of just inch in such a way that one could not be seen from the vantage that he was pointing at. You see even he's getting, or that it's gotten a little bit on his nerves. I don't mean in the angry sense.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yep. Let's
Yo.
bring everything over to.
You're awake.
He goes, "Aye, Astos, are you not able to sleep?"
No, yeah, if it's time for the change of watches, I'll take over. Yeah, okay. Had a dream
Yeah.
of one of those things.
Oh, better not to tell me, or else, well, my sleep will be spoiled. And with that, he goes and kind of lays behind one of the pieces of ruins there. And I'm gonna say that Doslo is back here as well, just cornered up. And with that, he leaves the view to you.
Let's see. I have no news on the watches so far, right?
Yeah.
So that was just Norbis and Alec, and their watch is just about over.
Okay, I'll stay awake and take the next watch whenever they're doing. I'll wake Beastie up when it comes that time.
Okay. And go ahead and roll
For
me.
the
Did you
record,
already roll?
Her
Then roll me.
sleep is completely unbothered.
She's just
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
gonna say that's what Jenny sounds like too as well, but I
She's
didn't know. for
curled
sure.
up by this little piece of like thing, and she's just a tiny little ball under her raggedy blanket, just totally dead to the world.
okay.
Nice.
And I should be enforcing dark vision stuff in this as well, but
Mm,
I think you have dark vision, right, Astos?
I do. Oh, he.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, like your watch is just about ended,
Yeah, okay.
and Astos is next. He's got dark vision, so
We should be fine.
yeah, you should be fine. Long distance, it's at disadvantage, but at least within general vicinity, it's not. And
I was waking Beastie up when it was changed to the next shift.
well, this is the third one, right?
Yes.
You only need 3 watches, 2-hour watches in a, because only 6 hours of it needs to be actual sleep. The whole lot of you can be awake for 2 hours of that. So I don't know how other DMs do it, but if you look at the rules on there, it's an 8-hour rest with at least 6 hours of sleep. If you're taking 2-hour watches, well, okay, no, yeah, because you're You are taking one. Yeah. Okay. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Continue on.
Don't worry, man. You're
It's all
fine.
good.
Yeah, because the way someone's gonna have to take that. The watch itself is the 2-hour rest. Okay. So
I do have a trance, and the sleeping thing for Alf, so I can stay up
Oh
more
yeah,
time.
you need 2 hours less, so you can take an additional watch, given the nature of your type of sleep. Okay, so the time rolls by, Helio, and nothing happens. Although it is a long, long 2 hours, as the image of that thing is still in your mind.
Probably would be moving around and not holding still at all during this whole jumpy watch.
Just kind of calming your nerves a little bit.
Can
Okay.
I see him pacing?
Yeah, I
is
was
it-
gonna ask the same thing.
Aren't you guys?
Hiding it.
have you been asleep or?
Yeah.
Okay, well then no. I mean, if you're taking a watch, you can.
I mean, we are. Okay, I'm confused.
Oh,
you take a-
cause so
when
we
you
took
taking your watch?
so we
I mean,
took
we-
three watches.
I thought we already took our watch. We was the first ones up.
Yeah, so we
You
would be
So
asleep.
you
Did.
sleep.
So you'd be asleep.
Yeah, we're both asleep.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the third watch now. You guys are sleeping.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's finishing up the third watch, and then, then like Jenny and Lexi, if you wanted to take a watch, or because I don't
They
think you've
took
done
the
it yet.
first one.
Oh, you did.
Mhm.
Yeah, they took the first one. Beastie's the only one that's taken a watch.
Got it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
memory's so good. I have such good memory.
That's good.
Plus Beastie doesn't have to take a watch because she's an innocent little girl.
Right. What are you gonna
I
make a
do
little girl
appreciate
watch
the
over a
fact
camp?
that you guys are. You have effectively left what you believe. Well, some of you believe to be a small child to do the final watch alone.
I was just gonna go to sleep. I know you were like
Yeah.
not a child, so yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of you who know, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Like the dwarves are cool with it too, because they don't know I'm not a child.
They have no idea.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
they've
you're like
also
my-
seen
my
you drink
daughter.
ale and talk some major shit. So at this point, they've seen everything.
Also realize I
Hey,
never
you
gave you
grow
the
up
phone to
fast
text
in
John
this world.
Yeah. Oh
or
yeah.
call
you
him 'cause
definitely
I didn't
do.
know what to say.
Kids are expected to grow up very fast.
about a pack of smokes.
So, it's
Okay.
not out of the question that
Okay.
some people ask kids to do hard things in this place.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
So yeah, Helio, your time passes by, nothing happens, but boy, is it a long 2 hours. And we can get the final watch.
Okay, so the way I've had other DMs do it is during the rest, if you expend like your spell slots while you're resting still, they roll over. Or they don't roll over, like they refresh at the end of the watch. Or the end of the long rest.
Yeah, well that's good because that's rules as written. So once you've gotten your long rest, then you obtain everything. So
Okay.
you can expend your hit die, like while you're resting, and at the end of the rest you'll get.
Me
it
too.
back. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
yeah.
So if you used it before the end of this thing, like I would. And I would suggest you do.
Yeah.
Makes me so
And
irritated.
then
Wanted
at the
to double
end of
check.
the so there you go, you got 6, and then at the end of the long, you get it back. So you could even short rest and then obtain it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna when Helio wakes or when Astos wakes up Beastie, she's gonna, stretch and yawn and sit up and poke at the coals and take over, and then probably she's still not feeling like 100%, so she's gonna just her wound on herself
Okay.
while everyone's asleep.
If you see anything, don't hesitate to wake.
Is
any
this
of us.
is this a new set of? Is this refreshed spells or is
No.
this old spells?
Yeah, no, this is old. That's why I was asking.
Gotcha. Okay.
It has
Okay.
to So I will have 0 spells if we get attacked between now and the end of the round.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, just checking.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's why I
I
was
don't think
like.
that sounds good, but okay.
Well, let's hope you don't get
Yup.
attacked then.
Ah!
So you go ahead and you cure wounds, and
Yep.
yeah, your face feels intact now. No gashes, teeth marks, or anything like that anymore. And you notice that the fire is dwindling.
It should be getting up to sun up though soon, right?
Soon, in a couple hours, the sun will start peeking over the horizon.
Okay. I'm gonna poke at the fire and get it going just a tiny bit more, so I can kind of see because I don't have dark vision.
You poke it around, and you stoke it a little bit, and it lights up a little bit more. But you can tell it might die before the 2 hours are done.
What is it made out of? Like,
They got some like sticks and other dead wood, but otherwise it's just like a typical looking bonfire. Small.
is there
and
any sticks or dead wood chilling anywhere?
you can do a I would call it an investigation rather than. Well, I'll take investigation or survival.
I'm gonna take the one I have a bonus with.
Yeah, you managed to gather some meager, like sort of wind-swept remains. You even managed to dig up a couple that were poking out of the silt that's settled in this canyon,
Okay.
and keep it going. Yeah, you have light still, and
There's my.
there's your perception. You just thinking. You don't see, but rather hear, or think you might have heard, a voice on the air, maybe above.
Oh yeah, totally.
almost
That's
dark.
not the one I was thinking
I mean,
of. It's so weird. I've tried to find the outbreak like everywhere and I can't.
And is there anything actionable you want to do on that, or just wait?
Does the voice sound like the voice I heard in my head coming from the Erdlu? Or does it sound more like the gibbering? Or does it sound
Neither.
completely-
Yeah, it sounds more. It does not sound like the druidic that came from the Erdlu. That was very calm and almost reassuring. And it doesn't sound like the babbling madness of that particular gift that was inside. It does not sound like either of those. Almost like a whisper on the wind.
Okay. Did Alec wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point you could.
Oh, you okay?
I'm gonna tell him about the whisper and ask if things fire.
Jeez, everyone hears and see things.
Except for you.
I just got a bit. I just want to get the F out of here and talk to Mama. But yeah, let's. That was kind of weird, but it's gone now, right? I mean, the whispers.
You don't hear more. I mean, it was such a way that you almost wonder if it even happened at all.
No, no more.
All right then, we should be fine if we like keep pace, do this job, and get the F out of here. Suppose. I'm gonna wake the dwarves.
Okay. And we'll finish the night. Thanks, Nadia. And the sun starts to peek over. You're getting just a little bit of light in the sky at this point. It hasn't reached the canyon quite yet, just because of the sunken in placement and the blockage the sun initially, but yeah, I like how Alex Alex like he's the one that died twice basically, but he's
I'm the
This
sane
is
one.
fine.
It was all a
is
dream. It was all
You
a
guys are just
dream.
listening.
and you wake up and you see that Doslo has managed to get to sleep, although it looks like a bit of a fitful one as he's tossing and turning a bit and sweating some.
I'm gonna
and
wake up
Norbus-
just Norbus. Just Norbus.
Okay. Norbus wakes up, and first thing he does is he peeks over at Doslo and kind of looks at him with pity. And
Yep.
says,
Take care of
"Everything
him.
all right?"
It's all right. We're just gonna head inside and try to clean up if there's any leftovers.
All right. I'm gonna allow Doslo some extra rest.
Yes.
I'll keep watch while you're inside.
Please do, and don't be afraid to like hop in and just go first. But
I'm plenty afraid. Thank you very much.
you know, didn't mean that. But all right. Take care. And
Right.
I'm gonna wake up the rest of the crew with bit slappers. No, I'm just kidding. Like, "Bah! Yeah, wake up! Bah! Wake up! No, just kidding.
Everyone's screaming awake.
Ah!
And, you wake to the pungent odor of rotting gith meat. As you see, there's even a kestrel picking at the flesh of the creature that you'd splayed outdoors.
Oh, God damn
Did
it.
we not think about burning the bodies?
I was thinking about leaving them for display. Not like display to enjoy, but display to menace anyone who tries to get in the camp. But seems like a bad idea right now. And I'm just gonna like start chewing the bird, the thingy who is trying to
As it sort of
get away, get away.
kind of a projectile vomits at you and then
Yeah.
flies off.
Don't make me vomit on you too.
Kind of just lands near your feet, and you see it just rip off like a small cord of
Ew.
tendon flesh and
Ugh.
flutter off.
Now we should burn it.
and, Yeah, you see that it's already starting to fester, and there's insects that are crawling all over it.
I'm going to take a minute to wrap a cloth, tidying my hair, of course, beforehand, and tidying up a cloth on my nose and my mouth, and just start dragging the bodies to burn them.
It is awful. I mean, you like. If you want, roll a Constitution to see if you retch from this.
Yeah,
from this,
try not to throw up.
smell.
A saving throw?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you barely keep it in. I mean, you actually throw up a little bit in your mouth as you pull it off to the side.
I'm gonna spit on it
You managed
and
to,
drink a bit.
keep your composure in front of your friends, your new friends.
I'm gonna clean the sweat up and say, "All done."
If you want, you can stay here with
sort
the
of-
dwarves.
Scarabs that were flesh burrowing start to scatter out and give it a little space, and they turn around and burrow back in.
There's rumors that Gith have a really keen sense of smell, so they might all know now.
Oh, really?
No, that was a joke.
Oh. You don't go
He's
that
gonna-
on me. God damn it, Ast.
Beastie's gonna get out more Erdlu from the kink and start cooking breakfast for herself.
Okay.
She
The
is
smell of rotting
unbothered.
flesh is, new to you, or not new to you.
Nope.
The rest of you, this might be a bit of an appetizing repellent, being only, what is this, like 30 or so feet from a rotting corpse.
A
Especially
cooking
one that wasn't
rotting
clean
corpse.
when it died.
Eh,
And so, but you can kind of eat up for the day if you wish,
all right.
and consume water rations if you got them.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Good.
drink my for the day. Water.
Gonna drink my water.
Okay. Let's go ahead and just wrap
Yeah.
that up. The Erdlu is still enough to not have to worry about rations right now.
No.
But the meat is getting a little gamey. You don't think it'll last another day without rotting.
Oh. Well, I've done enough. We have rations for this, so next time we just eat those. I suppose.
lasted a good while.
Or burying the bodies would be better than burning them, maybe.
Yeah. I burned those. I just put those motherfuckers to burn a bit. So they should be crispy by nightfall.
You just put it all in a pile, like early that might go bad. That kestrels will stay away from us, and not pointing at the vomit on the ground. Do that to us too.
Did you pull both bodies over here? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
since we're having like a little bit of time while they're taking care of can Beastie start prepping the Erdlu meat around the fire and banking the fire to try and smoke and preserve some of the meat? Like,
Yeah, you can make an attempt. It'd be better if you had some. Do you have a mess kit by any chance?
I do not have a mess kit, but all I really need is like sticks to put the meat on, like strips of it.
You burned the last ones. Go ahead and do a survival check to see if you can gather some stuff and set up a proper smoking or drying. You think you can maybe salvage some of this meat to be useful beyond today? Not a hell of a lot of it. I'm gonna say that a couple more rations worth you can take beyond as a more dry ration style.
Okay.
It's supposed to be fire. I don't know what it is anymore.
Human-sized rations, by the way. So, 4 for you.
Nice.
Okay. Beautiful drawings.
I was just trying to use up some of the meat. Just while they're busy, dealing with corpses and stuff, I'm just, slicing up meat and sticking it on sticks and drying it around the fire.
Yeah, while they're having a gith luau, you're having a
barbecue.
I'm making an Erdlu barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna waddle over to Beastie.
I'm looking at Alex and I'm thinking about saying, if you're not feeling that well, you can stay with the dwarves.
It's so right. You saw nothing. This is nothing. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Saying just like muffled behind the cloth. Like, it's fine. This is fine.
Are you burning the second body too?
Yeah, I burned both, I suppose, right? Didn't I?
Oh.
I did.
Yeah, I asked if you pulled the other one over too. You said yes.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Astos is totally throwing up his breakfast.
Yeah.
It's really hard to place this correctly when the grid is on,
Yeah,
okay? I'm
it is.
sorry.
This is, don't do too much vomiting or I might actually say
There we go.
you undid your rations in water.
Ooh.
Like vomiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could be, vomiting in a survival situation is pretty fucking bad.
He is a city boy, though.
I mean, you didn't handle the bodies, right?
No.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Because I might actually do something if you actually vomit.
I almost fucked it up, so
Yeah.
don't ask for it.
Yeah.
I'll be 5 minutes. Sorry, my dad's just calling me.
No problem. So the body's burned, and you smell that sort of. It's a nasty sort of like burnt hair smell next to a lovely Erdlu. Well, I wouldn't say lovely anymore. It's like a sort of gamey Erdlu cooking meat as BC kind of preserves what's left. The dwarves are at this point. Doslo's woken up and he still looks a little wary of the situation, but he sits near the fire and kind of wordlessly just puts his hands close to it as the warmth of the day starts to set in. And is there anything else that some people are doing?
I'm gonna just offer meat and porridge to Doslo and Norbis if he gets up too.
Okay.
And then go over to the kink and grab the thing I wove for them and like toss it over Doslo's shoulders and just kind of pat on his shoulder.
So cute. Okay. He pats it. You see just a little bit of the corner of his mouth, a little smile start to come in, and he pats your head and says, "Aye, a child is good for morale. It shows the innocence that Office still has to offer."
She's just
You
gonna
bastard.
and then point at the meat at the fire and be like, "Eat."
And he does. Is this the barbecued one or the more gamier stuff that's left over? That's about to go
Uh,
bad.
that's up to you guys. I've got some. You said what, like 2 rations worth that is being preserved.
Yeah, he'll eat the non-preserved stuff.
Okay.
Let's say. For sake of brevity. And yeah, the time passes by, and you're all rested and have all your abilities and all your stuff back.
So
Well, that's cool.
let's get going.
And
I mean,
and BC, you still have
yeah, I could
a
definitely check that out.
hit die, thanks to using your initial hit die before the long rest is over. So if you engage in a long rest, just so you know, in a short rest, which I think is an hour, you can start using hit die. So in the first hour of a long rest, you can start using hit die. And once you hit that, once your long rest is over, you get it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No,
Well, what do you guys do? Do you press on?
yeah.
Oh, hello?
Press on, I suppose.
Before we get started, like,
Can you hear me? I'm
Beastie,
right here.
you told me about magic
here, I can
before.
hear
How
you.
you just did it's just nature. How
What,
do
you
you
can't hear
just
me?
do the nature? I'm curious.
Is this
Gonna
better?
kind of look at you confused
Okay.
and
Sorry, I don't know why
like
you can't hear me.
it's inherent to her, so she doesn't know how to explain it without
I
sounding
do.
like it's obvious, and she's gonna be like, "You just use nature."
Alsa's gonna look at you very confused, and kind of just keep on poking you for more in depth
Right, yeah.
and get nothing. It's fine. It's just
Pretty much,
I
yeah,
can
she's
definitely figure
like,
out
it-
how to do it.
Fire is natural. Growing
Just
things are
maybe
natural.
Give me an hour,
You
is that
just
okay?
reach out to them.
Okay.
I reach out to the burning corpse's fire.
Yeah, and you just feel the slightest tingle
Not
of
with your hand.
arcane energy
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
at your fingertips, but unfortunately not elemental.
I look at
energy.
Ace, that's just like,
I love you too. Bye.
what the hell is it doing? Don't make me stab you. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, nothing that needs to take up time. Just kind
No
of
idea.
trying
Because
to.
the only way to do it
do
is
the
to get
nature.
music on your phone nowadays
So
is
we,
Yeah.
to
we
download
go
it
kill more now?
from online, but he
Yes,
doesn't
I
want to do
suppose.
that.
I hope not, actually. If we find some, then we do.
No,
but
he does. He just doesn't want to have to spend the
Not
time to
murder
download
stuff.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna push the doors back open again.
Mm-hmm.
They open up with that sort of unnervingly loud grinding noise.
Never get out.
And what do y'all do next?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm trying to
I will
figure
pull
out.
out my jar of moss and once again cast light on it and have the moss emanate the initial light as if it's bioluminescent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, pulling the old wool over the eyes. And so
Yeah.
Alsos pulls out this sort of jar of moss. This luminescent moss
He
that's
does.
glowing,
Kitty!
as soon as it touches the darkness.
Well, why don't you just give me
allowing
desk
you to move
space when I
ahead.
want it?
In light.
God.
Beastie would just nod and see nature.
Small steps, yeah.
I don't think you know what these actually do, but alright.
And
I'm
just
sorry.
a reminder, in this altar room, where the S's
Yeah.
are the rooms in which Jenny and Helio notice discoloration. One of them already being open. To an
Yeah,
extent.
this one is already open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Beastie's gonna peek in there.
Okay. You just see a little bit more hallway.
And there's more of these like in the next room, all over the place, so they might interconnect.
Let's go together in the
Let's
same
split
room,
up,
please.
gang.
No!
Let's find out. Meanwhile, our Dre are somewhere.
Oh, Jenny, I think is AFK.
No, I'm here. I've
I'm
been
here.
listening.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you came back or not.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I'm back. I'm just listening.
Okay.
The only thing I missed was what was with the discolored walls? Because I'm writing notes.
You notice that there's discoloration on certain walls, and from experience, you've seen, was it Beastie, or somebody push one of them through in such a way that it pivoted in the middle, allowed you to kind of squeeze through to the other side.
I think I thorn whipped it.
Yeah, you thorn whipped it. I think it like slightly budged a little bit, and then after that,
Yeah.
Jenny is gonna keep
think-
following, and then she's gonna just walk over to this door and push it.
okay, you push it, and you see a doorway.
Ooh. And then I'll look around and be
the rest
like,
of you kind of hear it grinding when you push it. The doors kind of grind open.
Oh shit, beware, beware.
Might be more of them.
Let me go ahead. I'll draw my battle axe and move ahead of BT.
Okay. You see two doors, Alex. And as you are looking at one of the doors, it pops open, and Jenny sees you on the other side.
And I'm just like holding my axe to attack something. Oh,
hello.
hello. That was a bit scary.
Ooh,
Please
was
don't
that?
do again, ever.
Sorry, the way you said that. You're like, oh, hello there. I'm like, not that way.
The door, the hallway is slightly ajar.
Slightly ajar? You mean like this one is kind of open? That's what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Ah, shit!
it's ajar. Alec just died.
Not again. Move ahead. Move ahead. Eh.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
after
no,
the
go
door
ahead.
opens.
I would let Alex step over. I'd like squish myself back into the door. Like, go ahead.
I'm gonna be stupid right now, and I'm gonna check for. Can I do that? Check for traps. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
not a
it's an
rogue.
investigation check.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do.
Like I said, I use passive investigation unless you want to actually roll for it.
Mm.
So what I'll tell you more so than the door being ajar is that there is some like footprints,
Fuck.
like barefoot footprints that have moved back and forth.
They look
between the area.
humanoid.
Humanoid, yeah. And
Like humanoid us or humanoid we just killed yesterday.
there's only one type of humanoid.
Oh,
That's a
fucking
very,
hell.
it's a very blanket statement of humanoid.
Sorry.
It means walking on two legs.
Sorry.
And so, in terms of specifics, like do a nature check.
Ah, goddamn. There's so much shit.
If you want more than walks on two legs, then you gotta know a bit more about.
Yeah, that was a dumb
the
question.
fauna.
Sorry.
So not so much. That's not something that you're really much of an expert in. But you can see certainly in the dust that's in this room that it's been unsettled and there's footprints here.
Okay, I'm gonna move ahead then. Just like not stepping on the footprints,
Sure.
and I'm gonna point it out to everyone else. Like, there's something here. That was awesome. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I was wondering why people were laughing and I just noticed.
Can't resist.
I was waiting for that for so long. Okay. Okay, I'm alive still. I'm gonna move ahead. Everyone else, check this out.
Look with your special eyes. Alright.
I'm dying. Okay, let's move ahead before I die.
Okay. Oh, I should definitely change the music to this music now.
Am I deaf or because I didn't hear any music?
I've been keeping it kind of low. If you've been turning down the music already, that'll make it even worse.
There we go. That's helpful. I'm just gonna max my volume.
Okay. Yeah, I had desert sounds, desert winds before.
I'm gonna do a
Uh,
hard refresh for the music.
I'm gonna quietly try to open the door, or try to see through the gap there is, if I can. If I cannot, I will try to open the door.
Okay, do a
quietly.
stealth check to do so.
With disadvantage, because I am stupid. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's like disadvantage. Did they do it?
Okay, there it
Ooh.
is. Hey, even
Nice.
with disadvantage, it's great.
Yeah.
So you peek, you see Alec kind of unnaturally quiet in his heavier armor, peek through the door, and what you see is a rubble-filled room, and kind of few seconds of peeking in, you hear just some rubble kind of falling from the ceiling. It looks like there's been some more activity footpath-wise in here, but they seem to disappear into these very thin little holes in the ground and underneath the walls.
It's weird. I'm gonna try to open the door, seeing that I don't see anything inside, so any creature, so
Yep.
just
So
gonna
you
push it
open it
open. Looks like this is a dead end. Well, do I see anything else in the room besides rubble?
Nope.
Fuck. But there was something here, like the footprints were heading this way, right?
There seems to be some footpathing here.
Damn it. This is weird. So much weird. Well, we have nothing here. Suppose.
Well, Beastie's gonna peek in after a minute, follow him, and be like, "What are you doing?"
Same. You
Uh,
said there's like holes in the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I do like a, I don't know, survival or nature check on the weird
Yeah, go ahead and do
the
nature.
footprints and the holes?
Well, if you want to do, let's say if you want to do footprints, it's survival. If you want to do about the holes, it's nature.
I keep forgetting I was on push to talk. I was like saying I wanted to check the footprints too. Just to
Go
see
ahead,
like
I'll
how
do-
many there are or something.
I'll do the hole.
Anybody who wants to do footprints can do survival.
Oh,
I would definitely be interested in the holes and do nature.
They're holes.
yep.
You could actually even fit in them.
Look, boys, holes.
It's footprints. Follow.
I'm going to. I'm gonna tug on Ostos's like sleeve and be like, give me the glowing thing."
Sure. And I'll hand her the jar.
Does anyone have any rope?
Oh, I
think
do. Would you like to use most of our rope?
Never mind, I have not.
I would like to use the rope. Yeah.
Would you like the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll give you what is it? Like 50 feet of rope?
60
or-
feet of rope. Yeah.
I think it's 50.
She's just going to tie it around herself
Mm-hmm.
and hand Alec and the rest the rope in like a line. Like,
All right.
pull if I scream.
Yep. I'm ready. I just have the whole ropes right at my hand. Just both
And I'm
hands.
going to try to sneakily climb into the hole.
Okay, you climb into the hole, and it essentially is a pathway this way. Do you see that little thing I
Yeah.
just made?
Just looks like a middle finger.
And you're basically crawling through there. It's a pretty claustrophobic little spot. It's underneath the rubble, and you start digging in. And you can continue moving about this little path. Until you reach a sort of exit. And you said you were sneakily doing it. Give me a stealth check.
I did.
Okay. Oh, nice. You're going to see something.
Ooh.
Okay.
I need you... It's not aware of you. Well, hold on. I need to actually roll to make sure it's not, but it's very unlikely, given your roll. Yeah. It does not notice you, but merely looking at it fills you with a near crippling fear. I'm going to send you a message, and I want a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do it to notes to players. This is what you see.
Can we all see it, or just her?
Just her. What you see is a GIF, maybe, or what used to be a GIF. This horrific creature, its innards spilled out of its form and wrapped around itself like a belt. Its ribs, its rib cage showing, its form deformed, its leg bloated, its arm essentially turned into this fleshy appendage with a mouth on the end of it. You manage to, and it's fear-based, so you get advantage too, but it's not necessary at this point. Oh, you do get disadvantage on it if you're within 30 feet of.
So it would
Okay,
just
no,
be an
that's a
average
different.
roll.
That's a different situation, but you still
Oh.
save. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Where do I
You're now immune to this fear for at least 24 hours. The creature is. And I forgot to actually give a proper bit for this, so I'm just
I
going to
mean,
use.
if you just doodle a circle or something.
Well, I'm just going to use
wondering-
this.
Okay.
It's,
Oh, so
it's
it's
pretty,
like right there.
It's pretty much right there.
Okay. I'm going to back out
Yeah,
and
it should
come
be
back out.
actually a little bit more here, but that's fine.
okay.
Um,
And I'm gonna tell them about this horrible thing I just saw,
Ooh.
and the like wave of, I guess, like almost fear, but I'm brave, so it didn't get me.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, it's certainly still incredibly horrific and frightful to see, but it didn't cripple you, which is what it
Yeah.
would have done.
And I'm going to wrap up the rope and give it to, I guess, Alex,
Yeah,
He's
I
a
will pick up the
strong
hope.
and be
I
like,
would
we need
say-
to. Where'd the girls go?
They
They,
are.
they went out for another door.
Yeah. Now.
We should go get them.
Okay. Oh shit. I'm gonna pick up a stone, a rubble, and close the hole over here if I can.
You would have to like shovel it closed. Not a single stone's gonna close it. You would need to like properly bury it, essentially.
Shit.
It's
I'm-
fine. It's,
I'm gonna run back to the girls. Not stealthily, just like kind of power walk.
Just clank, clank, clank. Okay.
Stealthily.
I mean, you don't clank because it's not metal, but
Also,
rustle,
we're
rustle,
just
rustle.
like standing there going, well, which door do you want to go open? And then we're just doing like rock, paper, scissors, like who's gonna open up the door. But it's like the
Let's
Big
complete
Bang.
rock, paper, scissors.
It's like the Big
Okay.
Bang Theory, so it's like rock, paper, scissors,
Lizard Spock.
creep on fire, dragonborn type thing.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Was it sheer parchment rock?
Yeah.
Uh,
Sheer
Stone.
plasma. Yeah.
Sheer parchment stone.
Helio, you are echoing in roll 20. You might want to disable that.
Oh, you probably
When
have.
I refreshed.
Yeah, I don't hear it,
or
so you can disable it too, Lexi.
yeah, you can. You can change it to where you don't get an audio input from people.
Okay.
If you go over to the settings, it's down at the very
Mhm.
bottom in the voice and video options. I want to
Or-
broadcast to others and I want to receive from others, nothing.
And also the DM can turn it off, so then that way nobody gets those options, by the way.
Alright.
Oh, sure.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so if the DM sets it that way.
I did not know that the DM could set that.
I don't
It's good
see
now.
where. I just see I want to, I broadcast, I receive. I don't see where it's wholesale.
It shouldn't be an issue going forward. I just refreshed, so when I did it, redid the camera and microphone input for me. That's all.
Oh, I exploded something.
I just reloaded.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently that choice kills.
Oh.
No, I think you're good though. I think that also did it.
I disabled chat tech to none. No video, no audio.
Yeah, that's perfect, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, oh no, did I fuck everything? Okay, looks good still. So that should disable it for everyone.
So what do we roll for rock, paper, scissors?
Roll a d3, and rock, paper, scissors is 1, 2, 3.
A D3? Oh.
Yeah. So you
Rock.
roll the rock.
Oh,
Jenny?
you have to scroll down, Nadia, because we're in the bottom right corner, something like that.
I think we're
I'm all the way down and it's fucked.
top left.
Like,
Top left.
Sorry, in the center. Follow the pings.
there is no map, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is. So
Do you see the pings?
I think you need to zoom out all the way.
I did.
Okay, so over here.
Still not seeing it.
Okay, log out and log back in. It's you, not us.
I mean, all I was gonna do was that, but I can't do that. Oh no, I just realized what I did. Oh no. I wrote a big purple arrow in the map section that we can't see, so when we get to that section, there's gonna be a big purple arrow. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I can delete it.
Alright, there it is.
Okay. What y'all? Oh yeah, we were doing rock, paper, sheer, parchment, rock, stone, or something like that. So rock,
Yep.
paper, scissors is 1d3 if you want to complete that for you. Nadia.
Knife, parchment, rock. Here
So
we
you
go.
both did rock.
God damn it.
You can do it again. Roll another d3.
This is looking good.
Okay.
Nadia wins.
So Nadia wins the rock, paper, scissors.
And at this point, I suppose Alec just arrived close to them.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but it's been resolved as Jenny winning. I'm sorry, as Nadia winning, and Alec, you arrived to them playing the game.
Nope.
But there
BC's
are
gonna
other-
grab Astos as he moves towards that wall and like jerk him sideways. Nope.
I'm squeezing out.
Oh, but that is the one we were going to open. We're just
Nope.
trying to decide who
Nope.
should open
Nope.
it.
There's,
Nope.
There's
Nope.
something in there.
You don't
I'm
want to
gonna
go in there.
point up top. What about that one?
No idea what's in that one, but you don't want to go in this one.
I mean, weren't we hired to clear these out though?
Yeah. I mean, let's not get overconfident here, so let's take it easy. Think should
I mean, if we kind of open it, make some noise, and kind of lured it out, and be ready for it.
yeah, but the thing is that it hurt us whenever we were exploring the first corridor, so
I don't know if it hurt us.
well, I saw the footprints and they were just like gone.
Fair enough.
Well, let's try to open this one first. See if that.
Okay, so you're opening it.
That's what it is.
Alright. Sydney, come on, let's go
Yeah.
from here.
Push it open.
Yeah.
If he's
And
opening,
you-
I'm gonna ready an action to hold it that if I see that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's gonna ready her bonfire right on that bitch.
All
And I
right.
have my axe ready. Axe and shield.
I mean, if you make a shit ton of noise, I don't think it's gonna be a surprise round. It's just gonna be at that point initiative. But unless you're like trying to open the door fast enough and attack immediately, or
Fuck.
it's kind of a slow moving door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally understand. Shit.
Trying to manage expectations. If you
Yup.
open a fucking, if you
Yeah.
open a slow ass pivoting door, nobody's getting a surprise.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look at everyone else. You ready? Like not asking, but making the nod,
Give a nod.
the nod, and yeah, I'm gonna open it like quick to hit something that's inside.
Okay.
Open and rush in.
So you you as fast as you can turn the pivoting door open, and this is what you see, and you hear
Oh, that's,
echoing down the halls.
That's bad.
Um,
That's, it's not here. That's the hall you came in, right? You were in, right? I pointed at the
Yep.
hall.
I was in a hole over here, over there, and I'm gonna point to the wall.
Shit. I'm gonna.
Gonna look around the room towards the other doors that we've known to be panels.
Close this and move ahead.
You just close it. You're like, "Hey,
I'm gonna
that's
close
what I
it.
thought."
And nope, it's not hit. Close it and move to the next door.
That's funny. Okay.
So since we've been made aware, even though we didn't really like see them, do we now notice, those of us who don't have the high enough passive, do we notice the like?
I pointed them out when we were.
When one points it out, yes, but
Okay,
I'm just
so-
maintaining no. Otherwise,
Anything at that pillar?
no. I've actually changed things around.
Oh,
okay.
For those who have experienced this map before, I've changed some things around.
I have never experienced the map before, but yeah, okay,
Me
that's
either.
good to know. I was like,
Jesus, no.
what is possibly hiding in a pillar? I don't like that.
Yeah, I always kind of fuck up the natural order of things. These aren't the things you're supposed to be fighting either.
Okay.
I'm back.
I am going to attempt to. Oh fuck it. I'm gonna poke Alec and be like, "Do we want to tie me up and go through more holes, or do we want to just open doors?"
I think at this point we should be careful. If you go poking through holes, that might not be safe all the time.
Okay,
Alec, I mean,
but
just
Yes.
how everything's been kind of conjoined together. Kind of where your back is right now. It's probably where the other.
Oh,
Creature
I
might
didn't
come
know
out
that.
from.
I'm just gonna whoop.
I
And I
mean,
can
if
hit.
it's symmetrical, which most buildings are, and it's kind of going around.
Oh, damn it. Because Alec actually did not notice the door. You just pointed out, but he was like not paying attention at it at all. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Let's just push the door these closer. Oh shit, I don't like that, bro.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Can I? Oh, I guess he's opening it. Never mind, because I was gonna say I'll check for traps or something.
Yeah, you can. Like, if you want to go ahead and roll an investigation, you're just like, oh, hold on 1 second, then you take a look at it first.
17.
You're confident that these doors or these pathways that are sort of secret are not trapped.
It is
At least-
fine,
at
Alex.
least these
You're.
ones.
It is fine, Alex. Alec, your face will not be terribly maimed this time. Go ahead.
Let's hope so. And I'll push the door with Beastie.
Okay, the one that Beastie's next to?
Yeah.
Okay, you push this one open. As you push that one open, you hear another one open behind you.
Oh, fuck.
As this thing pushes forth, and we're gonna need an initiative roll.
Jumped right in the front of Astos. Where's the picture? And I'm gonna roll.
What?
Oh, no. I just
what
jumped.
you
I was
see-
here.
no, there's nothing. Once initiative's called, you're not allowed to do a damn thing.
Okay, good. Heck. Sorry.
God
Sorry.
damn it.
So, let's click this awful music, which I will probably tone down after 1 or 2 playthroughs. Now the whole lot of you see this
Oh,
horrific
God.
thing.
Sorry, the music.
Yeah, its face is almost as if it were melted. One of its arms is shriveled, while another one's a long, fleshy, tubular tentacle with a mouth on the end where the palm should be. One leg is atrophied, while the other one is bloated, and its intestines hang from its waistline as it begins to sort of make its way towards you, gurgling as it tries to attempts to speak something unintelligibly. Roll initiative.
Oh, jeez.
I did.
Let me get that initiative tracker. Okay, this time I'm actually going to roll initiative for it.
You need to clear it first.
Oh, how do I clear? Let's see.
You just go over to each name and you press
Move all
the...
turns.
Or do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now go
There
ahead
we
and
go.
do it. Sorry, if you did it already, now you have to do it again.
Awesome, it's even worse.
Mine's better.
Mine is gonna be probably worse.
All I
but-
see is Nadia's right now.
Oh, mine is better,
Mine
actually.
is all
Shit.
going to DM since he said he'd prefer all of our rolls go to him, so we don't know what each other is rolling.
Yeah,
Oops.
same.
Just picked mine
I-
on to DM.
I forgot about that. Everybody's
Still
been
works,
seeing my rolls.
so it's fine. If you don't do it, I'm not gonna be pissed about it. All right, let's order descending. And Ostos, what do? You see this horrific creature, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You must roll a wisdom saving throw, or else you are crippled by fear.
Did
Okie
they
dokie.
have advantage on their wisdom saving throw since I warned them about the horrific creature?
No,
Damn it.
not at all.
I tried, y'all.
You
I
are
tried.
restrained. Your speed is 0.
Okay.
Your attack rolls against you are advantaged. You have disadvantage on your attack rolls, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Essentially, your legs shake under you. It takes all your willpower to muster any will strength against this creature. What do you do?
I'm going to use this handy wall right next to me as I cower in fear, and fish out one of my flasks and throw it and cast grease.
Okay. Thankfully, Grease does not have an attack roll, so go ahead and cast it. I roll. Let's see. When Grease appears, I must make a dexterity. I'm rolling it. I rolled a 19, so he will not fall prone. But when the area ends his turn. Okay, so if he ends his turn there, go ahead and draw the area, by the way, that it's in. If he ends his turn there, he'll still have to roll again. Okay, Alec, what do you do?
I'm gonna step right up in front
Okay,
of
roll
Ostos.
wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep, I was expecting that.
You're restrained. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. You cannot move any further. You can approach this creature with in all its horror.
Oh, fuck. I cry. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna throw a javelin at disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't roll twice in check.
It's fine. Just roll one more time. You do not
Yay.
hit. So as you fling it with shaking hands, it strikes above it.
Come on. Come on, kitty.
Okay. Anything else,
No, that's my third.
Nadia?
Can I just lean into Alec and shoot the damn thing? Or no?
If you like, you can do this. Like, I'm just gonna move you real quick. You can pop in. Well, either way, you are. Let's see. You're within feet, so roll your wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
You're crippled by fear. You cannot move.
God damn it.
And it like you can shoot at him from there. I'll say,
Okay,
with
alright.
disadvantage.
Okay.
That will not hit.
Jesus.
So the lot of you are just firing, throwing wildly. It is so grotesque that it's hard to have stable legs and hands to attack it with. Anything else, Nadia?
No.
Okay, Beastie. You have advantage against this, but you're not in range yet of its. Oh, actually, you're immune.
I'm
to it now.
immune.
Yep. So what do you
Yeah.
do?
I am going to. I'm going to move up in front of everyone, and then I am going to create bonfire right in the green.
Okay.
Well, right
Well, the first
on
time.
him, rather.
Okay, right on him. Okay, so I have to
Yeah.
make a dexterity saving throw, right?
That's fine. Roll 20. Don't do anything. There we go.
I rolled
yeah.
a 6, so roll damage, and roll an additional d6 for the oil. Okay, 8 fire damage.
Why is it? I'm gonna have to look at that.
Now he didn't slip in it, so I'm not going to say that he's covered in oil and also in flames. Okay, so 8 and 1. The fire doesn't seem to catch well on this apparently kind of slimy, nasty creature. I guess it's time for me to start putting stats on here. So it's going to do half damage, is my point.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Beastie? You can move around all you want. Because you're not
No.
crippled by fear.
I just moved in front of them and created my bonfire, and I'm going to growl at horrible creature, like the little wild cannibal I am.
Beautiful. Also, those who got affected by the fear, go ahead and roll an additional wisdom saving throw. You were meant to at the end of your turns. So go ahead and just all of you do that right now. Okay, Ostos, you're still crippled with fear. Nadia, you're no longer crippled with fear. Alex,
Fuck
you're
you,
no longer
monster.
crippled by fear.
Do we have immunity to the effect?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So you've overcome your initial fear of this creature. Still horrific. Ostos, you're still crippled by fear. Okay, now it's turn. It is going to move up. And it kind of shambles along. Now it's out of the grease and
Does it
fire
mean-
at this point.
To make a dexterity saving throw walking through the grease.
It says a creature that enters the area or ends its turn there, so it's neither. It's
Oh, okay.
not neither of those. Now, when it was prone, I kind of did it again because I thought it was hilarious at the time, but I probably shouldn't.
I
do
just
that.
Well,
I don't use it
mean,
too often myself, so
have you ever tried to stand up in grease?
Yeah, it's pretty rough, but yeah, I might have it like act as. Well, I mean, I guess
Rough
at least if
terrain.
nothing else, the prone makes them lose half their movement. But anyhow, in this case, he was able to shamble out of it, taking still a decent amount of fire damage. And he's going to swing. He's basically extending that horrific arm towards you, trying to essentially eat one of your own arms with it. And he rolls a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Excellent. That's a
I
good thing.
block him with my shield.
All right, and so you batter him off, and that's the end of its turn. Jenny, what do you do?
I'm going to. I
Oh,
guess.
is this your first round? Yeah, you
It
got to
is.
wisdom saving throw.
An 11.
You are not crippled by fear. That's its
Yes.
DC.
Yeah, so I'm going to head over to it and look it right in the eyes, and then I'm gonna lunge forward with my pike and try and stab it in the chest.
Okay, stab away. You hit
11.
and do 11 piercing damage.
See, it's not
Damn,
that
girl.
scary.
And so Jenny comes in there and fucking spears it basically through the chest, the pike actually peeking out its back, and it sort of just rattles against it and pushes off the pike. Okay. Anything else, Jenny?
No.
Ostos, you're still crippled by fear, but you can't move, but you can still attack and do stuff.
I'm gonna shakily ring my bell as I pull it out again, so I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. It's good that you're the one crippled by fear. It rolled a 9, so you get to do the damage. Okay, 3, and is this necrotic?
Yes, this is necrotic.
Okay.
And
I
that'll
should
be it.
help you set up Toll the Dead so that it automatically pops the damage in for you for both die.
Alec?
That's handy.
Sounds handy.
Alec, what do you do?
I
Are you there?
think he stepped away.
Okay,
you go?
we'll just skip him real quick. Nadia?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I'm here.
you're there?
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, Alec.
So sorry, I was picking up a bit of water. I'm not scared anymore, right?
You're not scared.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm not afraid anymore!
I'm not afraid anymore. I'm gonna charge in, flank it, and if I,
I don't do
would-
the advantage rules though.
Okay, then just gonna like step up with Jenny, anyways, like that. So
Sure.
stabby with my XE.
Okay, so you swingy and a missy. Sorry, buddy.
Yep. Yippee.
And
That's my turn.
Nadia?
I'm gonna stand in front of Helios, like kind of protecting him,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to shoot at it. With
It's
my
like, that's
short
my
bow.
bitch.
Jesus.
Sorry. And that hits.
There you go. Take 5.
Okay. Beastie.
Alrighty. Oh boy, you guys are flanking him. Okay. I am going to move my bonfire. Well, I'm just gonna recast it because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna right onto him.
Dex. He does save this time. What happens?
Damn. Nothing. He doesn't.
Just kind
I
of
don't take
pops
half
away from
damage.
it. Okay.
Um.
Oh yeah, it's a cantrip, so it's safer stuff. Got it. Okay. All right. So this time he's he's on to your ways, and he takes a step back as this flame starts to gout from under him. Okay,
No,
its
I mean
turn.
the flame is still there, so if it ends its turn there,
Yeah,
I
he has
do it
to
again.
move. He has to move, or else he's getting current attack or not attack opportunity, but he'll probably proc that. But he has to either move or take the fire damage.
Yep.
Okay. Noted. I will. If you want to draw a little fire underneath there, that's fine. Okay, it's its turn. Hey, Jenny did some great shit, so I'm gonna target her.
Come at me, bro.
That pike was a pretty good shit. 16 to hit.
I forgot my armor class. That is not how you do that. That is a hit. My armor class is
okay.
15.
Ooh, it did. Okay. Is it? Okay, it just did. It did very high damage.
Okay, how much?
For 17.
I'm unconscious.
Okay, and so basically it strikes its toothy arm onto your chest and burrows into it, ripping out pieces of flesh as it does so, and Jenny falls unconscious.
Oh shit.
That motherfucker.
What to say? Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's our turn. Fuck. Damn
In
it.
addition, you were poisoned, for what that's worth.
Awesome.
Oh,
And that will last. I'll go ahead and mark your little gal there with a little poison thing. Let's see what's good for poison.
I was gonna say green.
Oh, I was gonna do an icon for that, like this right there.
Swords.
Sure.
Yeah, it'll do in a pinch. Okay, so
Oh, random question. Does a
Yeah.
death saving throw count as an ability check?
death saving throw is a saving throw.
Oh, okay. Right. Gotcha.
Okay, that is its turn, and you see it's sort of screeching and gurgling as its arm continues to burrow into Jenny. What do you do? Okay, it's Jenny. It's your turn. Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll a death saving throw.
Nat 20, Jenny. Nat 20.
7.
That's a failure. So mark 1 failure. If you fail 2 more times or get crit, you will die. Okay.
Level 1.
Okay. That is Jenny. Ostos.
Okay.
Roll your wisdom. This is your last round's wisdom to see if you had overcome the fear or not.
I rolled it earlier, right above where it says, for the fear at the end of my turn, I rolled a whiz save right there.
Oh, okay. You saved. You're no longer in fear of a creature.
Okay. I am going to move. Would it be an action to pull her back 5 feet? I only have 5 feet of movement left, so...
I would say it is part of your movement, and it would be double movement to do so. So it's not actually part of a. Well, I don't know. That's a rough one. Yeah, I think it does have to be an action. Because if you did it to a creature, it'd be a grapple plus movement. Yeah. So go ahead and you can use your action to pull her away, and you can use up to if half of whatever you have left over for movement. So you can pull her that much.
Okay, I have 5 feet left, so I'm not going to be doing anything.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can't. Sorry.
Yep, I will just move over there and get ready to do that, but I will tilt it out again. Bring him
Okay,
up.
go ahead. I'll roll a wisdom saving. I rolled a 19.
Oh! Did he do
nothing.
his dex save at the end of his turn since he ended it in the fire? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. God, he wouldn't have done that, but you know what? That's my mistake. I should have moved him, but I didn't, so I'll just take the damage. What is the, let's see, target's missing, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, no, mine is just a flat d8.
Okay, alright, so 1 damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I rolled crap.
Yeah, I would have, like, I have a,
Moved him, but
I want to retcon it, but I'm not going to. So, he's in the fire, he takes the 1 damage. What else do you, Ostos, do?
That's it.
Oh, you told the dead. Okay, Alec. Your Dre companion is on the ground getting devoured by this arm of his.
Can I move over here? Without triggering attacks? of
You can like move here, here, like that.
Okay. Shit.
Yeah, you can kind of pace around it.
Shit. I'm gonna yell. Do I know that she's poisoned?
Probably not.
Fuck.
Not without like doing a medicine check.
Damn it. I'm gonna yank down, like just kneel down on her, put my both heads on her shoulder, and cast Laying on Hands, burning three of my stacks, or my 5 stacks to do so, and she'll heal 3 hit points.
Okay, so 3 hit points. Jenny, you are awake, prone on the ground, with this thing still burrowing in your chest.
And I'm gonna move
I'd say
right
it's a
back.
couple inches deep.
Ooh. Can I move that?
You're
Yeah, I
almost
can.
wishing you didn't wake back up because you're in immense pain. Okay.
And I'm looking at Alec right now. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
Yeah. Okay. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, and then back. That's 30 feet. Got it. Okay. That's Alex's turn. Nadia.
Gonna ping it again, I guess.
All right. Give it the good old plink. You hit it. And man, straight through the neck, you see this sort of pussy ooze start to drain from it,
Ugh.
rather than blood. And but it is not down yet.
Okay.
Okay,
That's my turn.
Beastie.
Okay. Oh, let's see. I am going to. Hold on. I want to make sure that this doesn't fire that I pull. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to open it up.
Don't die, the
Thorn
best
whip.
roll.
Man, I
It
hope
can't come.
I hope you take it
can't-
down before it's next round.
It can't. So it says that I pull it 10 feet closer to me, but it's
Oh, you're not gonna hit it with a 10 anyhow.
okay. Well, I didn't mean to roll that. I mean, that can be my attack if you want to take it. I didn't mean to. I
Are
was
you
trying
doing
to
a
open it
thorn
up to look. Huh?
Are you doing a
No.
thorn whip?
I was trying to open it up to see if it would require that I pull it, and then if it did, I was going to do bonfire, like drop my bonfire and recast it.
Okay.
But I can take the
You're
thorn
not
whip, that's
required
fine.
to. You're not required to thorn whip. So if you want to do a bonfire, like the way you described it, tells me you wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I was
I would have
trying
told
to.
you that a thorn whip doesn't require you to pull them.
Yeah,
Or
I was trying to open up the info on it and clicked it on accident.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and do a bonfire. Or
Okay.
I have to do a dexterity. Right?
Yeah, you have to do a dex saving throw.
Okay, he failed.
So he takes 4. I fixed it so
Four?
the damage pops up in there.
Okay. God, if only that wasn't fire damage.
I know.
He does not go down quite yet.
Bonfires persist.
The bonfire is concentration, so
Uh-huh.
I can drop it and repop it, making him effectively re-enter the fire on my turn.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, it's
you can use it
persistent
like an
throughout the
attack.
turns.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, it's persistent throughout the turns. It's just I have the action. I have the You
Yeah, if
can
he ends his turn,
cancel
he'll take it
concentration
again.
as a bonus action, and then cast. I can recast it as an action,
Yep.
so I can just douse it and pop it.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's my whole turn.
All right, it's turn again. Well, since it's taken some damage, it's going to Jenny. You can feel its writhing arm pull back out of your chest and swing. It swings over to Beastie now to attempt to attack you. It hits a 6.
That does not hit.
Does not hit. All right, and it's going to back away out of the fire. If you have a melee weapon, Beastie, you can take an attack
I
opportunity.
do.
Can I do it?
I have
No,
a
you can't.
dagger.
Why?
Because you're still next to it.
Oh,
Does a
I'm
12
still.
hit?
Sorry.
Yes, a 12 actually hits its AC.
Technically, I'm oh my god. Never mind.
Okay, so as it's attempting to move out of the fire, it swings wildly at you with its arm. How do you take it down?
Oh.
I am just going to shank it right in its guts that are all over and just eviscerate it. I am
So-
going to bathe in gross blood.
Beautiful. So as it more like pus at this point, as it attempts to step away, you shank it right into its guts with your dagger and rip and tear. Oh my God, Doom did come out. Just through its intestines.
Oh my god.
And as you do so, you hear one last sort of tired groan from it as it falls down to the ground in the flames, and starts to, after a few moments, actually alight from laying there so long. And that is the combat.
Holy bejesus.
Good job, guys.
Let's give another one.
Ow,
Jenny
that
back up on their
hurt.
feet.
Ow. I'll just grab
You alright?
whatever. No, I'm not alright. I have a hole in my chest.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't me. I try to help you.
Beastie's gonna reach over and pat her, and I'll use my healing touch as I do it, which lets me cast Cure Wounds without a spell slot.
Okay,
Ooh.
go ahead.
So I'm just gonna reach over and pat her, and
10
she
hit
will
points.
magically feel much better.
The massive gaping wound in her chest closes shut completely as you lay your hands on it.
Thank you, both of you. And I'll look at Beastie and say, "You are a very strange child."
She's not a chat. Okay, I'm done.
Also, the
I'm just gonna grin ferally, like.
I'll just like slowly like pat her head and be like, "I'm never going to do that again. This was awkward."
All right.
She's also covered in like blood and pus right now, where she pretty much bathed in
Yeah,
that
it's
gut.
it's
so
pretty gross.
Ugh.
In fact, you may want to clean yourself.
I actually burned a bunch of bodies before today, so I'm not gonna do this again today.
I mean,
Good
he's
luck.
already catching fire from my.
Oh,
my
that's
thing.
now.
Yeah,
It's kind of just bubbling the
the-
pus. It's not really catching fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Eventually it will start to cook,
Smolder.
and the sort of black smoke that raises from it is so pungent that being nearby is not a sensation you may want to smell.
No, I would have dropped the fire. I mean, he's probably still gonna smolder a little bit as he like
A little bit, but
magical fire dies out.
he didn't catch flame fully. He seems like he's a slimy mess.
Yeah.
Oh, am I still poisoned? Oh, I'm
Yes.
still poisoned.
How long does the poison last? Because I burned
Well,
my.
you can do a medicine check to find out.
I can do a medicine check on her.
Go
Because
ahead.
I can do. So I will do a medicine check, and then I add a D4 to that.
Yeah, go
There's my
ahead.
medicine check, and just not that I think I need it, but so that's a dirty 26.
Jesus.
A dirty
It's
26.
not so much that she's poisoned, but that she's diseased.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh my god, if you say that
This-
to her, she will take that so the wrong way.
This bite was nasty, and whatever stuff is inside of it has infected her.
Oh.
So she's diseased right now.
With the medicine check, do I have any idea of how we can get rid of that?
She just needs rest for a while. Like, she might be able to overcome it in a day, maybe a few days.
Okay, I'm just gonna like pat her and be like, you'll feel better after you rest for a few days, but you're
I
gonna
suppose.
not
I
feel
suppose.
good for a while.
And the effect
Thank
is
you.
technically a type of poison for the like gameplay mechanics.
Yeah.
But it is a disease.
Mhm.
Nadia is gonna scurry over to Jenny.
Should we keep going? Keep going.
Alex like, all right, guys, let's go.
I have nothing else to do. I actually revived her with laying on hands. I could clean up the poison, but I didn't know she was poisoned.
No,
Fine.
deal with it. It's totally fine. I want to deal with this poison. I want to see what happens.
You're gonna blow up.
She wants to feel it.
I guess
Yeah,
we'll
BT's just
continue.
like, that thing left bits inside her. She'll be fine. Let's not mention that.
I mean,
Let's
she
figure
would, Jenny would basically say like, "Well, I can't rest now, so I'll rest later. Let's keep going."
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go.
Stronger than me, that's for sure. Ooh.
Stronger than everyone. I'm gonna move ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow like right behind him. I'm covered in guts, and I want
Face up.
to kill more things.
Also, it's been almost 2 hours. Want to take a break real quick?
Yes,
Oh, sure.
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna take a 5 or 10 minute break. Go ahead and continue to do. I'm gonna be right back. Actually, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I don't need
Okay.
any.
I'm just sitting
That's up
here
to Marky.
thinking about life. Sorry, I interrupted people.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out and make more ice cubes because I've used up a lot of our.
I'm gonna go.
God
look
damn
at
it,
all
cats!
the insane shit that you.
I'm just thinking about starting over my homebrew campaign.
Oh, your campaign. Yeah.
I even canceled my 4 o'clock game because I don't know if I want to even continue with that one. Because basically, I've never done a homebrew campaign, and so this was kind of like a play test. And so I'm doing the same campaign with 2 different groups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing what I'm doing now.
But I don't like either groups or what's been happening, so I just want to start over. I'm actually starting like my
you don't
Sunday
like the
group.
players?
I love both my groups.
I don't like what the players are doing. Like, it has to do with the whole ship thing. And then there's the problem with my Sunday group is the fact that we had a set group of people and all these people have changed. Like, so some players dropped out, so I had to get new players. And, I changed the plot of my Sunday homebrew campaign, which is the same one as my Saturday one. Just for the group, and then the party member left. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it sucks. I've had that where over the course of a couple of years, the entire original party rotated out of the game for newer people, and like they left all their knowledge with them of the lore in the world, and it sucked.
Yeah.
We'll start again at like 3 or 3:05, depending if we got everybody back.
Oof,
Yeah, it
sorry,
really
that's
sucks
probably
when you
loud.
lose. It really sucks when you lose people because you lose all that investment and all that tension you're trying to build up and everything.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want like a long story, you want to like say a name and everybody goes like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like you want to depict something and they go, oh, it's this guy from like literally half a year ago. Like that's so awesome. You know, like
Yeah, exactly.
without those moments, I don't know, it into like a typical like module run, which is fine, but I'm trying to do more than that in this campaign too. So if y'all leave, I'll cry bunches.
And then everybody else gets terribly treated during a session, and they wonder why the DM's in a bad mood. I'm fine, and then a beholder comes out.
I'm fine, yeah.
God, I feel
Is
just...
that like the DM version of a woman saying, "Everything's fine, sweetheart"?
I didn't want to say it. I was gonna say it's even deadlier with a DM. I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure about that.
I feel
Depends
really
on the
bad
person.
because I just feel like I'm complaining all the time.
You're fine. I have
If
my
you don't
moments.
complain, then you bottle it up, and then that gets even worse with passive-aggressive tendencies. So complain away.
Okay, the only last thing I have to complain about my Saturday game is the fact that they keep changing their characters, which mean I don't mind that. It's just, again, I wrote investment storyline stuff into it, so it's just, it feels like none of it matters.
Yeah, no, I get you. I would like.
Yeah.
Changing their characters.
I know I would probably
how?
stop playing a game.
They
use that
think
way.
that their characters don't work with the setting, so they have their characters like walk off into the sunlight or something like that, and then they have their new character brought in.
I mean, if they have you I mean, it sounds like you were having them be part of the setting,
Yeah,
and you reassured them that they are, and they still said no.
yeah.
So I think they're just full of shit. Maybe they just wanted to try a different class. Maybe they just thought they weren't OP enough.
That's what it
Yeah.
sounds like to me. They were like, "I'm unhappy with how I built this character. I want to do something else."
Well, that's really up to the player to kind of voice that in a mature way, because I've given all my players the opportunity to reclass or subclass in my campaign, because that's when everyone was learning how to play D&D 5e. So
Yeah.
there's tons of
Yeah,
ways the GM can work with players.
Yeah, like I was just offering you, Helio, a chance to do a different wizard subclass.
Oh yeah, totally interested.
Which I. Oh, you're still interested?
Oh, totally, 100%.
Okay, let's.
Are you
figure
gonna
that out
get
before the next session.
Dunamancy?
I think he is actually.
Doing
Well,
what now?
chronomancy,
Ooh, fancy.
potentially. See. Sorry if I
Yeah,
spoiled that, Helio.
It's all good. They have two different kinds actually. They have gravity,
Gravity
and
one.
chrono.
Yep, and the time one. Which are both pretty cool. But the gravity one's better for
It's better for what? Kind of cut out there.
my space game. I have a space setting, a
Okay.
super futuristic setting, like spaceships and everything.
Space Jammer.
No, it's my own. Like I actually made a system for space combat,
Okay.
and I probably put too much time into it, but
If you enjoy it, it's not wasted. So
yeah. Although they told me they like my they like my story and dungeon crawling more than they ever wanted to do space combat, so it's only a little bit. Basically, I still offer a game they want to play more than just space combat simulation.
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Have we got everyone? Or are we waiting on anyone?
I'm here.
I realized I forgot to add in that stuff that you sent me, so I'm just doing that now.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do that.
So do we just get rid of damage resistance?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just delete it and then pull in dark vision and pull in
Forceful presence.
forceful presence, which you may not be able to pull it in, but basically just make a note that you can give yourself advantage on intimidation or persuasion.
How do I delete that shit? Like,
There should be like a thing where you unlock. Just like
Yeah, you hit the lock button and then you can delete it that way.
yeah.
I hope it's okay. I'm not putting in the whole description. I'm just putting in like the special part of it.
I know, like it's fine. The only thing I care about is mechanics. So you have dark vision. You have like once per long rest, I think it is, a advantage on persuasion or intimidation, and then you're getting rid of the damage resistance. And I kind of have that in my own headspace, even if it's not in the page. All right, let's return back to the game. So, what are y'all doing? Moving on, or
I'm following behind the fearless, elegant beastie.
okay?
Yeah, I didn't know if Alec was back yet.
Are you back, Lucky Arthur?
He
We'll
just
wait for him.
moved.
He did just move,
Oh,
so
so
he's either not talking or
muted.
I'm so sorry, I was muted.
Oh my god, my brain's not working. Do we still have our breath weapon? No, we don't have that,
Yep.
right? We
no,
do?
No, you don't. No, the only thing you lose is your damage resistance. Still have your breath
Gotcha.
weapon.
Oh wait, I didn't know Dre had breath weapons. That's cool.
They're just
Yeah.
they're just a clone of the Dragonborn.
Nice.
But I gave them Dex instead of Strength because they're spindly and kind of gangly.
Don't tell that. Don't tell that to Cody.
Oh,
Yeah, this would not be Cody's favorite game. 'Cause I wouldn't do the homebrew. Okay, all right. So what are we doing here? Let's get some action going.
Just following behind still.
Yeah, I'm gonna move ahead.
Okay, so there's a doorway there.
And I'm not
a
comfortable with
smaller stone door. Not one of those big double ones.
this. Smaller.
The
Oh.
beastie. If you want to hold on to the moss for now, you can just when you're done.
Oh yeah, I've still got that. Okay. She kind of looks at the jar sadly. She's like, I like the joy.
I
I'm
think we
gonna.
can get them when we get back. Sorry, go ahead.
Is it open or pried open?
The door is closed.
So I'm gonna stealthily try to open it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me your disadvantage stuff.
Yep.
Oh god.
Yep. That's
Okay.
a window.
As it grinds open. I mean, I don't even know why I bought big old stone doors. But you do your best, and that's all that matters, buddy.
Yep.
And what you see is a room with 3 stone bed frames that stand against the east wall, and another. You don't notice it, but others will notice a discoloration on the south side part of the wall.
Well, another dead end, I suppose.
Jenny and Ostos notice it.
I mean, don't I notice it too, considering passive perception.
Is it? Is
It's
it you
Nadia,
that had
not
the passive?
Yeah, you said
investigation.
last time it
Investigation?
was me and
Okay,
Asters.
sorry, it's not Jenny, it's Nadia. So Nadia and Ostos notice it. I get you mixed up because all.
Because we're
Blah, blah, blah.
Dreys.
That's racist.
It's more like speciest. Speciest.
They all have
Uh,
scales.
Are the like stone bed things just like bare, or is there stuff piled onto like?
Bear.
Okay. Then I
And
won't
probably cracked and a bit worn.
Okay. Then I won't bother doing anything. Just move in and.
I'll point out the door when I get in there to Alec.
Yes. There's something there. I mean, it's just a wall.
There's another one of those push
Oh.
pivoting walls.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to push this wall. This one. Because I don't see shit.
You push and push with all your might, and there's
Well.
some decent might behind your arms, but nothing gives.
Yeah, you are shitting me.
right next to it.
Oh, you mean this one? God damn it.
Yes.
Just point me the way, I'm gonna push it.
And you push, and another room is revealed. This might have once been a vestry, or perhaps some sort of wardrobe. The rotted remains of a wooden armoire are all that remain.
Yes.
And passive investigation. Nadia, Ostos, the two of you notice a sort of glint coming off of the light underneath the pile of what's left of the broken down armoire.
There appears to be something underneath of it.
I see it too.
I'll point at it.
I guess. Do you want us to roll investigation to check it out?
If they point it out and it's inconsequential, I'll just give it to you.
Oh, okay.
Which is the case.
Beast, you would just like start tugging at pieces of wood to.
Yeah.
But
And,
what is it?
eventually, you spot it too. It looks like a piece of metal, but it's perfectly unlike the iron bits, which are basically just like it's almost like raw iron. It's not coined or anything. There's no coinage or printing in this world. But what you see on the ground is a perfectly round, smooth, coin-like object. I mean, you may actually not know what a coin is at all. In fact, a lot of people may not know what a coin is.
Would the ceramic bits be kind of coin-like?
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, they're like
Oh,
little.
so it's like a
tiny
metal.
little plates.
Yeah,
It's like a metal bit, let's say.
yeah. Interesting.
But perfectly smooth and with fairly intricate symbolism, um, essentially carved into it. What you see is symbolism of mountains and a like large gate that enters into the mountains on its slightly worn face.
Do I recognize the mountain? Is it like generic mountain shapes, or are they?
Do a I'm gonna only let you do this one. Do a nature. It seems familiar. I mean, could it be your mountains? Could it be other mountains? You don't know.
Hmm. I'm gonna touch the mountains longingly with a finger and then hold it up to show it to the others.
Okay.
Oh,
You see, he
but-
holds up this iron, essentially minted coin.
Oh, wow. It's quite the pretty penny, you could say there. I don't even know what a penny is.
I don't know, but you're in for a pound. Sorry. Just fucking stop now. Beastie, you can put in your inventory, unless you give it away to somebody else, a iron coin. That's not the same as, like, don't put that in your money. That is
Yeah.
an object.
Alright. If no one's gonna, like, reach out and snag it as she's holding up to show him.
It's mine.
Shrugging.
Just take a look at it, but beyond that, I don't think anything immediately is
I was
gonna
gonna
pop in mind.
shrug and, like, trace the mountains one more time and then shove it in my pocket.
Okay, you've got a an iron coin. Maybe make a note that it's ancient to remind me just how it belongs or where it belongs. All right. What do you do next?
Knock on the heaven's door.
Okay, you knock on it.
No, I'm just not gonna. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
open
open
it.
it.
Hello.
Okay. What you're greeted with is a hallway. On one side is a dead end, although nowadays you're not so sure. And then on the other side is essentially a collapsed part. But there is you have dark vision, right?
Yep.
There is something beyond it. It's not completely collapsed.
What?
Um,
Tunnel? Oh my crap.
Like another room is beyond it, a door even, but there's quite a lot of rubble between you and it.
No shit.
Beasties
There's something
will
here, like past
head
this.
in.
Yeah.
There's also this door here.
Yeah. You sure? Let's try
That's
to
a
pry
door
it
door.
open.
Do you give it an open?
Yeah, sure. I'll push it open. I'm right in front of it.
Okay. Half buried in the rubble here is the skeleton of a dwarf.
Ooh.
They appear to be killed by the apparent collapse of this room. And Ostos, since you're across from it, the door open, you spot something. Oh, actually, no, this does not require investigate. Beastie, you can spot it too. On the neck still of this skeleton
Yeah.
is a iron necklace.
What? That's a lot of
I'm gonna-
money.
I'm gonna grab the necklace, respectfully lifting it over the skeleton's neck because I'm not gonna just like yank it, snap the bone.
Okay. Suddenly, the skeleton. No, I was kidding.
No,
so
Jesus
You pull,
fuck.
you pull the
I was
necklace.
prepared for that.
You
pull
bastard.
You pull the necklace off the skeleton. And the necklace, the iron necklace, is worth 50 iron.
Oh,
Holy
gee.
shit balls!
All right.
So that's 50 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
That,
Okay. What do you do?
So I think we're done here, I suppose.
I'm gonna
Oh, don't tell
Is
me
there
there's
anything
another
else?
one of those over there.
Is there anything else
Dude.
to investigate in the like? If I even, are there any bits of cloth remaining on him, or like if he had weapons? And I roll in and
It seems like the metal's the only thing that remained. Even the
Okay.
bones themselves seem to turn practically to dust when you touch it.
oh, okay. I guess I'll head back out into the hallway, and I'm going to poke at Alec and be like, rope.
Oh yes, sure. I'll just hand her over.
I'm gonna tie it around myself and toss him the end and
Yep, got you.
pull if I scream.
Is he gonna try to go through the doorway on the other side of the rubble?
Yeah, is there like holes I can get through? Because I'm
Yeah, you can just have to squeeze. I don't know if there's a. I won't say that you need a roll for it, but it takes you some time because it's
Okay.
quite a tight squeeze, and you manage to get yourself to the other side. The rest of you, it looks like it would probably take you maybe like I want to say like a half day to clear the rubble to reach.
Does it look like there's a door here? I'm sorry when you were explaining
Yes,
it, or is that
it looks like a pathway.
Well, Alec, there's another
Yeah,
door on the other
I'm-
end too.
I'm
Just
holding
so
the
we're
rope.
aware.
Yeah.
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 Can I can get to the door?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, once
I'm
you're,
gonna-
it's filled with rubble, but you can stand up in that spot once you reach it, and then this is what you see.
Yes, you're safe. Don't you
um,
worry, baby. You would never be hurt.
And it's cured.
You almost fell the
probably?
one day, and I saved
It's
you
what?
from that.
It's probably like heavy and needs to be pushed open.
Yes.
Is there anything in this little room like footprints in the dust or anything, or does it look relatively undisturbed until I get here?
It looks completely undisturbed. Layers of dust, heavy layers of dust reside here.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back through to them, squeeze my little butt through, and untie myself and be like, the area in front of the door is old and empty.
Damn.
Maybe the dwarves can get through with their picks?
Oh, that's actually a good call. But there is still a door over there, so let's get that going and go back to Nozzle and Nozzle. Norbus and Nozzle.
Norbus and Daslo.
Noslo.
Nozzle.
That's their
That's their couple name?
yeah, that's
Like-
their Noslo.
The ship name.
Also
Yeah.
Davos is another one.
No.
Jesus.
It's Noslo. That's
Noslo.
their
okay.
couple name. That's their shipping name. Like,
Beautiful. Okay.
Davos.
Yeah.
I
They're
mean,
good
I
together.
am. I'll have Jenny kind of look at the. It's like a crack in the wall or like a hole.
The S or the left side or the right side?
The right side, like this part.
It's rubble.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just rubble. It's just rubble covering most of the way forward, and it just needs to be cleared out to get through.
If you want, I'm pretty strong. I can probably break the door down. Or me and Alex could do it together.
well,
But it will take
we
some
need
time, I
to-
suppose.
the dwarves have mining picks. They can
Help us
mine
out.
through it. Probably faster.
Oh, yes, that's probably right. I was just going to kick it until it opened.
Well,
It's not
it's
a
not-
door.
yeah,
Oh.
it's like a collapsed
It's rubble.
hallway filled with rubble.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my notes are
Beastie
all over the
squeezed
place.
through the like cracks and holes of the rubble and got to the like little tiny open spot before the door.
That's right.
I guess that's the best thing to do. Plus, if something attacks them, then, you know, no big deal, right?
I don't think there's anything over there. It looked totally empty.
Do you see any of that writing they were talking about, by chance?
What's writing?
I think you know what it is, not necessarily what it means.
I mean, I guess she might know what writing is.
She's like, I repeat, you son of a bitch.
Did
mean,
I
well-
stutter?
7 years as a slave. I guess
Yeah,
she might have seen
You've
like
heard,
her
let's say you've heard the word writing.
Yeah,
but you don't like, you've hardly ever looked at writing even.
I didn't see any weird symbols. I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. We'll get hope.
I'm gonna push the wall.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, when you open it up, it seems to
Ah.
have found a clear throughway. in this
God
place.
damn. Alright, seems like we hit the spot of the other way to go. Let's pick up our dwarf friends.
Okay. So you head back to the dwarves, and what do you say?
Squishy.
At this point, Doslo is awake, and he's chatting with Norbus
Oi,
as they
You go for right?
continue to eat.
Daslo. Oh, we did it again, didn't I?
Yes,
Shit.
you did.
Shit,
they
Daslo.
they both look over. Huh?
I'm so sorry. I actually tend to, dwarves. I'm not being. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah. Go ahead. So
Yeah, we found something, and we might need help to clear a rubble, if you don't mind. I mean,
and Doslo goes, "Is the way safe?"
yeah.
We can't find anything else. We killed one more thing. He was gross. And
Oh,
she is just still like showered in blood and guts and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's
and-
just run up there like toddling on tiny legs, grinning fiercely like, "We killed the thing!"
Yeah.
and
They
There's a
Doslo
rubble-filled hallway.
looks mortified, and Norbus, if he's mortified, he's not showing it, and he goes, "All right. So you need our help? We gotta
Clear
go."
a rubble. Yeah.
Well, it's more like now it's your jobs, because you guys are the archaeologists, miners?
Excavators, and yes, we are.
Yeah!
Doslo, the way safe.
Finger guns.
Well, after we get to that excavation point, it might not be safe anymore. But
And
only pointing at PC, only she could really squeeze here to see that there was like another door.
Oh, okay.
I
So
can go
we'll clear
through,
the
but
way,
open
and
the
then we'll
door.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, are you up for it, Doslo? He nods, and Norbus kind of looks to you to lead the way.
I'm gonna start moving ahead back again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
It's
move
gonna,
towards
it's gonna
it.
take them back over. Yeah,
Meow.
we don't need to do every little movement.
Missed
And
the
the two of them take about a couple hours, basically picking away, mining at the moving the rock away. If nothing else, they are a couple tireless fellows. And after a couple hours, they break it away. They look back and they kind of look at some of the bigger people, probably Alec specifically, and say, "I think you can squeeze through there now. It's still a
Yeah.
small squeeze area, but you think you can."
All right. Thanks for the help. Thank
Just,
you for the help.
for the sake of downtime while they were breaking rocks and moving rubble and shit,
Mhm.
I would have shown the others, Ostos, Alec, Nadia, and Jenny. I would have shown them the necklace I found in case they didn't see it earlier and be like,
Ooh,
"We can
that's
sell
pretty.
this later. Should we share with Doslo and..."
I mean,
I'm just gonna
Any-
assume this is out of earshot.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we are actually working for them here, so that would be fair. Only fair.
Plus, I
If
think
they-
that.
anyone would know anything. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Plus, anything we found is technically ours.
But if anyone would know anything about the symbols and pictures there, then it would be them.
This
Yeah.
is true. She'll nod and agree, and then she's gonna use her weaver's, like, kill time by basically weaving, like a little grandma knitting.
Did we find,
what-
so I don't know if my notes are right, so did we find, because we found the necklace and then we found like a coin by itself, right?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
an ancient iron coin,
Yeah.
like an actual coin, perfectly round and minted with a mountain range and a large gate, and,
And
then
is-
an iron necklace.
And the necklace looks quite old too.
Okay, so I was just trying to figure out like maybe the coin was like a piece of the missing necklace or something like that, but never mind. Unless
No,
it
doesn't seem
is.
to be the case. It's they look unattached.
Okay.
During
They're
during the
not,
little
It's not like yours.
Ah,
Oh
shit.
god, that's terrible. I cannot weave.
Well, in general, I only do downtime activities when there's at least a full day
Okay.
of downtime. So 2 hours is not enough to really do anything.
during
I don't want to do like tiny bits here or there all the time.
Yeah.
Because it tends to bog down the game. But
During
you
the-
can certainly tell me, that you're weaving, and like if I just feel like you've done it in bits and pieces here and there for a long time, I might just have you finally do a roll.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like finish. I was just trying to like,
Yeah.
get a little bit started and kill some time. That's what she's doing to.
when I was at the bar earlier, I was writing the alphabet down in the normal book. I would sit down with BC since she didn't necessarily pick up what writing was and kind of like gesture towards the page and everything like these are the letters. And just I don't know how much she's paying attention, but you'd go over it with her at least.
Oh yeah, she would drop her weaving and pay attention. So cool. You're gonna teach me how to write.
Good.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a Grog and Pike moment.
It's
But
beautiful.
opposite. Where the small child is learning everything.
Oh.
Again, we need a book like, like the Beholder go or the werewolf goes R and like that kind of thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, slowly get those
Yeah.
letters going. I'll totally roll with that too.
The Rockbird
Um,
goes ah. Sorry.
P is for potatoes.
Yeah.
The Kestrel goes ah.
No, it'd be
so-
more like for P. P is for prestidigitation.
Yeah. M is for mage armor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to jail. So
Stop right there, criminals! Come.
yeah.
You're
Okay, so yeah, what do you gotta do? Let's get back to the game.
I'm gonna move it in. It's gonna squeeze through the newfound shitty hole.
I mean, did Norvis and Dazzle just freaking bolt out of there?
Yeah, they book it.
Yeah, they immediately. Not
Yeah,
have it.
they finished that hole, made sure we could fit, and ducked out. I don't
Yeah.
Oh
know.
my god, it's
And
fucking
so they,
hilarious.
come out and they say, "All right, tell us when that one's clear too."
All right. Shout out. Thank you.
And bust this one open.
Yep. You ready? All right.
Yep.
I'm always ready.
No, I'm asking the group, and you as well. So sure.
Yes, I am ready.
All right.
All right, and what you see,
Oh fuck.
an alcove houses two things. One is unrecognizable rubble, and on the north side is a 10-foot tall statue depicting a bearded dwarf, wearing a crown and a suit of metal armor. The dwarf's expression is fixed in a mixture of sorrow and hatred. Prominently stuck into the chest of the statue is a sword.
What?
Its blade is black and shimmers against the light.
To clarify, this statue depicts a bearded dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said the ones outside were normal baldies, right?
Yep. This might be
Ooh.
the first time you've seen a beard troll.
What the freak is that on his face?
I mean, there's some beards out there, but dwarves are usually not beards.
He got the hair thing all wrong.
In addition, there's a pedestal below that reveals to anyone who knows dwarven runes.
I think I do. Let me check. Hell yeah, I do. I do, nigga. Sorry.
Wow.
Calm down.
I mean, I can talk. I can talk Dwarvish, but I can't read. So yeah.
Okay.
I would like to, the sole reason I bought this book, even though I can't read it, I would like to copy the runes that I see down there into the book.
Okay. Wait, can you speak dwarven?
Nope, I cannot.
Gotcha. So you're going to just sort of like do a charcoal
Transfer.
rubbing or whatever,
Yeah.
or whatever they, I guess whatever chalk rubbing or whatever. Okay, so you take the chalk rubbing. Just call it dwarven excavation : chalk rubbing, and so that I can come back to this.
Well, I mean, he knows how to
and leave it
write,
off.
so he can just like copy the symbols, like when you.
Yeah.
Copy the symbols, whatever. I mean, just
Yeah.
No, gotcha. I've noted it down.
write
so
it.
It should be
I
easy
thought you had
enough
chalk,
for you
so I
to.
was just trying to
Charcoal.
charcoal. Yeah, so okay, it is basically a charcoal rubbing. Like you just lay a piece of parchment against it and rub charcoal. Like, is anybody familiar with that? Like, you don't
Yeah.
even have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very fast if you do it that way, because the runes are inlaid, like they're carved in. So you take that. It doesn't take you more than a few moments to just pull out a parchment and rub over with chalk or with charcoal, and there you have it, the rubbing.
Can
and,
I?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, that's it. So what do you do?
I want to check out that sword. Shit.
Okay. You take a close look at it. You don't know what it's necessarily made out of. It shimmers like metal, but its color is black, like
What is that?
obsidian.
I'm gonna try to pry it out of the statue if I can.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Oh boy.
Give me an
I-
athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the same shit. No.
You pull on it. It's fairly stuck in there.
Oh, damn it.
Would you like me to
And-
try?
Well, hold on. As you do that, can you go to the other channel called Secrets?
Ah, fuck!
Oh
I'll meet you there.
no! Oh my god.
God damn.
I was like,
Well,
oh,
he's
this-
dead.
So,
He's gonna die.
I don't have a good feeling about this, guys. I think we should leave it alone.
We're just watching Alex about to touch the sword 2 minutes earlier. Oh no. He's gonna type his
gonna get
reactions
possessed.
in the chat.
Gonna get
What if he
possessed and
turns to
pull it out, like,
stone?
no problem.
What if he becomes one of those creatures?
We'll have to put him down.
Poor Alec. Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad.
While this is happening, because Jenny, I'm assuming, would notice the writing stuff down, Jenny is going to look to Astos and be like, you have a book?
Yes, I do. I like to write things in here and try to figure out, pointing towards the runes, other languages too.
Nadia's kind of gonna lay her head over your shoulder at us, and she's just gonna look.
So you know how to read.
Hello. Yes, I do. You're very close. Hello.
She
I-
pats your head. It's okay. Don't be afraid.
Yes, do not worry. Nadia's like that all the time. It means she likes you.
Oh, good. That's good. But yeah, if there's ever any spare time, I mean, I could always go over the fundamentals with writing and reading.
Oh,
It takes a while, though.
I know how to read.
Oh, good. And you
She's
probably
And
like,
now
have
I
the,
now I have to roll deception, which is a 10.
Oh no! He's totally gonna believe you inherently.
Oh no.
There is no doubt at all.
Of course there is. By the way, this music is freaking me out, and they're taking forever. Like, she obviously would just basically say, like, I know how to read common, but it's just other languages, which is a total lie. She doesn't know anything.
Nadia's going to back up off of Astos and go over to Jenny.
Oh well, it looks like we're the same then. We can only write common, so.
I wonder if he's telling him a story.
I'm thinking there's a reason all the statues look very upset or sad.
Oh my
yeah.
god, Alex disappeared! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Also, Rona, you're gonna love my notes today. I've been writing them all on paper, because it's been hard to figure out how to record this and write notes at the same time, but I figured it out.
Yeah, since we all saw Alec disappear, Nadia's gonna be like, sword bad, don't touch.
But what if does the sword cause him to disappear, but he's still here?
I'm back. Sorry.
And that's okay. Alec disappeared and we're trying to figure out what to do.
He just disappeared.
Yeah, he
Yes.
touched the sword, and then they went into the chai, and then Aaron said that he disappeared.
Okay.
Yeah, and it looks like the sword was forced in.
Yeah.
That's her.
God damn it! I wish somebody had detect magic or something, or dispel magic or something. Level 1. God damn it.
Oh no!
Oh
Don't go
no!
to the dark side!
That's it.
Oh god. Yeah, tell him if you touch it. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, hell.
Wisdom saving throw.
Well, hail.
Well, it was nice knowing Astos.
Oh my god. Oh my god, and Astos takes 18 damage.
Oh fuck. Hey, are you down?
Astos, are you down?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh no!
Will you help me move him?
Hold on. He's thrown against. You're thrown against the back wall, right?
Yep.
I'll go try and medicine check you to stabilize you at least.
I'm going to see if.
Uh,
1 second.
I rolled 2 natural ones for those wisdom saving throws.
Oh no!
We all
soon,
did.
As soon as Helio blasts backward, you see Alec in the form that he's in before he grabbed onto it. But the sword is now in his hand.
Oh God.
Hey, Alec, you okay? Where did you go?
I am not Alec. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
God.
Oh
I'm
my
just
god!
kidding. I am just kidding.
That's a joke.
I'm just kidding. I have the sword in my hand, right?
Yes, and
He's gonna stab us all.
as I should mention, as Hilo, you were blown backwards, and Alec emerged. The statue shattered and turned to dust.
oh no, we destroyed it.
Oh, I think that was on me, I suppose. Are you all right, Astus?
I'm unconscious.
He's unconscious.
No.
Oh,
I went over
shit.
You
and
see
did.
Helio on the opposite wall, unconscious, with the halfling tending to him.
I'm gonna run through and just burn my 2 points of lay on hands
Well,
on
I
him.
brought him up to.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
Archer.
it anyway.
While we were talking, Archer, I was also managing what was going
Alright.
on.
Okay, so I was going to ask. I had
What?
said that I was gonna go examine the statue. I'm assuming that didn't happen then.
It's
Because I'd be standing right beside the
Examining it.
statue.
yeah. So examining it further, you see you saw what was depicted in the runes. You saw that there was some language there. You see the anguish in the thing's face. You can roll an insight or a history, maybe. Yeah, roll a history. Anyone can roll a history when they observe the statue.
Can I do that as well?
No, you were busy with the sword.
Alright.
Can unconscious people roll history?
Well, you did the like
And it is a
rubbing and
retcon
stuff.
because you were observing it early.
Yeah.
So you can wake up and say Eureka for all you want.
So, I would have observed it too when.
Sure, go
yeah.
ahead.
Okay. Nice.
God,
So-
you're like the least appropriate person to know this.
No, but it's appropriate for what I want to do. While
Okay.
he's still unconscious, well, as he's like waking up, I want to grab his blank book and chalk, and I would like to try and sketch the way the statue looks on a
Okay,
blank page.
sure. You may do that. You can do it on the other side of the parchment.
Of the
Just-
rubbing?
just-
Yeah.
Yeah, just to make it easy.
Just to save paper, I would, yeah.
Plus, it's dope. One side's the picture, the other one's the. Okay.
Yeah, because you said
Uh,
that halflings are like good artists typically.
They are.
Like,
They're
yeah.
often good artists. If you want, you can roll just your weaving as a general artistry,
okay.
just to see like if it's particularly beautiful or if it's just kind of basic. Okay, so this is a fairly detailed depiction of the statue's face, with the crown and the beard and all.
I just want to like sketch out what it looked like. Since I just saw it crumble and I'm like, crap, what did it, okay. Trying to like, this is what it looked like, get it onto paper so we can remember what it looked like after it poofed.
I would take like a close look to the sword, like the blades, the hilts, everything else.
You notice on your hip is a scabbard
Oh,
that wasn't
fuck.
there before.
What the?
You
And-
feel
Mhm.
an insatiable thirst currently.
Damn it. I'm gonna take one of the broys I was drinking and gonna pop it out.
Okay. Will you drink it?
Yeah.
You're still thirsty.
Damn it. Damn it. It's not comfortable. Shall we?
What's wrong, Alec?
Thirsty. That's just it. I'm gonna drink water as well. I'm gonna cut 2 water rations for me right now.
I sent you a message.
Yep.
Alec, is it okay if I look at that sword?
Just a moment, and I'm gonna go outside.
Ginny, no.
Just run off.
Uh, we probably should check on him. If he's holding that thing that threw me across the room, that's just strange.
Yeah, no,
Alec is
I
just
would be
fucking
no,
running.
I would be fucking chasing after him. So I don't know how far I would get. I'm gonna be like, I
Okay.
just see him as he turns around the corner, and every time I'm like, shit.
There's still this body's still holding something, or just ashes by now.
No, it didn't burn. Remember, it just it got burned, but it didn't light on fire, and the bomb went out.
Okay. I'll pick up the sword and stab in the body.
Okay, you stab it into the body, and you feel a slight satiation of thirst, but it's not very satisfying.
Damn it.
Oh no, I just realized what it is. Not gonna
No, no.
metagame.
You actually don't know
Yep.
what it is.
Oh, I probably don't.
This is a custom object.
Cool.
Alec, are you okay?
I'm just testing the blade.
I know.
I mean-
I know what you think it is, and there might be similarities.
Can I, like, go up to Alec and do a... I wanna, like, see if he's being physically affected by it, so I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. Could I make any?
Just maybe a medic.
Arcana
I guess that
check?
might be well, I was more like not the magic of the
Baby,
sword,
you
but
can't
just if
sit on
he
your
is physically
tail like that.
affected.
Oh, sure, you can do a medicine check.
Okay.
Yeah. Could
What-
I, with
what-
the ability to scourge and having the idea of it, could I get an idea if this is some nasty arcane magic?
So
Did he say scourge?
No, I'm saying
No.
my ability to scourge. You know, if I wanted to have any idea, could I?
Oh, your ability
ascertain
to
that-
defile. Your ability
Yeah,
to
yeah.
defile. Scourge
Yeah.
is a totally different thing.
But could I?
Yeah,
With that
you can do an
insight,
Arcana check. And Beastie, you see nothing wrong with him.
okay, so he doesn't look like he's like quickly dehydrating or anything.
Not
which is-
necessarily.
He
No.
like downed 2 water rations, which is an insane amount of beverage to go
That's
through in one
strange.
sitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a bit
So
strange.
that's why she's like,
Yeah, I was just thirsty. I'm so sorry.
Also, you can't help but believe that the there is something magical about the sword. Beyond that, just eyeballing with Arcana.
You tell me that, Estus? Or just...
Alec, you might want to put the sword down.
I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna put it on its cupboard
Mhm.
and use sense defilement.
Sense Arcana, by the way. It's not just oh yeah, I made it called Sense Defilement because that's
Yep.
the spirit of Templar.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just for any arcane magic. Again, you sense like a tiny bit off of Genevieve's necklace, a little bit off of, or I should say in her bag, I suppose. A little bit in Ostos's bag, and you sense an overwhelming, sickening, radiating blackness from your sword.
I'll tell them nothing to no one. And just go, huh. Weird.
In such a way that nothing has ever pulsed this much sort of black energy. Not a tenth of it in your lifetime.
I'm gonna freak out a little bit. Alright. Alright. I'm still not that thirsty, but
It just sort
Yep.
of it sort of ripples from you like waves on an ocean, like to 30 feet beyond you.
I will stop sensing defilement because that's bothering me at this point.
Could you put it down?
I
He
think
put it
I.
in the scabbard.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean put it on the
Would
ground?
we-
Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
Yes.
Would we like sense his discomfort?
I am discomforted too.
That's up to you, Alec. Are you highly
I'm trying-
uncomfortable right now?
I'm trying to hide it for the moment.
Okay, then do a deception.
Sorry, guys.
Don't
and then
hate
to
us.
see through it, do an insight. Beastie, you see through an otherwise
Fuck.
very solid, calm veneer. Everybody else, they see Alec very well composed.
Beastie's just gonna narrow her eyes at him a little and be like, "Are you sure you're okay?"
I think so, little one, because I'm not sure. Let me.
For now, by the way, Alec, just put Black Blade
Oh fuck.
in your inventory. It is not the Black Blade. I know there's like something that's called something very similar to that. Here's, for the fun of it, some art
I do like that.
of it. Let's just pop this over in the notes to players chat. It's not the item that this art is actually attached to in the DMG or in the extra materials, but I like the arts.
Oh my
It's
god,
good
it's awesome.
It is. It's very pretty.
Oh my god,
It
it's
is
so
very pretty.
That is nice.
Alec,
awesome. Yes.
put the blade on the ground.
Put the gun down and back away.
It's like keeping this altar between us.
I'm not quite sure that's actually needed, but I'm gonna unbelt the scabbard.
Beastie would suggest putting it on the altar. Like, maybe put it there.
Yeah, sure.
Blood-soaked altar.
Use as a table. I'm gonna put it there.
Also, I want you to fill in one of your what is it called
Exhaustion.
when you
Exhaustion.
No, when you attune. You are attuned, by the way.
Oh my god, that's it,
That
guys.
experience you just did was your attunement.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, I have no idea how to do that on this.
Well, you got
shit.
one. You have one expended of 3. I guess just track that.
Yeah. Okay.
And right now it's just Black Blade. You will discover at some point what it does.
Okay. At some point. Okay. You bastard.
Okay.
Mm.
So sorry. Continue on with how you were talking, and we've got about 8 minutes before we. I think we probably need to hard stop for somebody.
Okay.
If that somebody was me, I'm good for 2 more hours.
I'm
Well,
not.
Okay. I'm
It
like,
was
you got the
Nadia.
hard stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
Okay.
hard stop for you, Lexi, and then like we could do like a retrospect for 4, but let's keep going till 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the blade on the altar and release my hand out of it, and
Okay.
just close my eyes.
Nothing happens. Well, I say that. Here's a message.
Oh, okay. Is it alright if I take a look at this?
You
I don't want to keep it or anything. I just
did you? What happened the room with you? I'm still with eyes closed.
you disappeared out of the room. I touched this thing and it sent me flying across the room. Hard.
Do you want to touch it again?
I'll put my back against the wall, but I feel less comfortable with you walking around with it.
I mean, there's no harm to me using it, I suppose. And would be
Alex.
fairly dangerous to you all if you try to pick it up. I think, because we don't want people flying over. I'm gonna pick up the blade again
Okay.
and belt it once more.
And what?
Alec,
Yes.
he's going to attach to his belt again. Is what he was saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's sheathing it.
This place is filled with very unhappy dwarven statues. This blade sends people flying across rooms into walls. I don't think it's a good idea, as we're on a blood-soaked altar as well. There's a lot of bad signs here.
Maybe we should ask the dwarves. They're like,
I would agree.
Yeah. Let's talk to them because we had actually had to talk to them to tell about the last room. So.
True.
Yes.
Nadia is gonna make her way over to the dwarves.
Okay. So you all
Yeah,
head to
I'm
the dwarves,
head out.
and they look at you and Norbus goes, is it all clear?
I'm gonna point at Alec and then point at his new sword.
This is
It's
by Rawl. Oh, by the
Do
way,
you know-
Rawl and Guthay are the moons on this
Oh.
planet. So he says, by Rawl.
Do you know anything
Is
about
that-
it? I'll pull
Oh,
out of this cupboard just a little bit the sword, just showing
and
the
it's got
black
that black metal.
shiny. Yep.
And he peers at it, and like it's like he's never seen it before. He goes, I don't know anything about that. It looks beautiful.
There was also a statue that sword was.
yeah.
It
I
was in
would.
its
I still
chest.
have Astus's book with the rubbing and then the drawing I did, and I'm like, the statue crumbled, but it looked like this, and there were these at the foot.
And these, as in like the rubbing, is that?
Yeah.
And they both look at each other, and and Dazzle says, "I told you you should have learned to read." and then Norbus
Ah,
scratches his head and says, "Sorry, we don't read."
That's no shame in that, I suppose.
What
But-
about the picture? Do you recognize the picture?
Let me see. And he reaches out his hands to take a close look at it. He says, and those two rolls I just rolled. He says, what's with the beard?
I don't know. It had a beard,
Yep, it was kind of weird.
and the sword was stuck right through his chest.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was.
That's a bad omen, Norbus. Perhaps we should just go. Norbus looks over quite irritated and says, we just searched the place. I mean, we just uncovered the place, and now you want to leave? How much money have we put into this already? Come on. Let's, it's time to explore. And, the two of them look like they're ready to start checking into the place.
Oh.
Norbus pulls out a pouch of 75 iron and says, you've earned this and more if I could afford it. Here. And he holds the pouch forward.
I
75
will
coins.
I'll pick up my 15 coins and hand them over to the both dwarves and just say, you don't have to pay me.
Wait, you say that again?
I will pick up my share and
Uh-huh.
give it back to the dwarves. I say, you don't have to pay me.
You just took it? Looks like you took your payment.
No, I don't need it.
He handed it back.
Yeah,
You took
what he's
15
saying.
gold from it?
yep.
took
I
15 iron.
15,
Yeah.
15 iron
Yeah, he
and
took his share and is handing it back to them, being like, "Me
Oh,
personally, you
okay.
don't
I
have
thought
to
you
pay."
I thought he was handing
Yeah.
back the whole goddamn
no.
pouch. I was
No,
like,
no,
what
no,
the fuck are you
I'm
Okay,
just
so you dumped 15 back in, and they kind of look back at each other like, are you
I'm
crazy?
just gonna say I'm so sorry for everything you guys experienced, and it was sort of my fault. So please don't hold a grudge on that, and that's for you to feel better, you both, all right?
Norbus kind of looks at you in disbelief and goes, That's quite kind of you.
Yeah.
Look, if we're ever in town, you need a favor from us. He looks at Jenny, and just pockets the money, and continues talking to Alex. If you ever need a favor from us, just let me know. We
I
owe
will
you
hold
that
on
at
to that.
least.
I will hold you on that, alright? But just be safe, you both.
Aye, we will.
Oh,
And
before
hold
you-
on. Well, I want to do a cliffhanger. As you're speaking, do a perception check.
Who?
Everyone?
Everyone.
Dick.
I got a 1.
Oh, I got a dirty 20.
Nice. Jenny is really think about that coin. This is a 5 perception. This is a very easy perception. So it's just Jenny who's uploading it.
God damn it.
I guess for the sake of fucking storytelling, this is really an unnecessary roll. Sometimes I do that. I ask for rolls and then I realize once I got numbers that I shouldn't have asked for it.
No,
at any-
she's totally distracted.
Yeah, at any rate, a lot of you should. That's I gotta get better in that regard. But a lot of you should notice this, as you hear a noise above. Ting, ting. And you look above. Even the dwarf stops speaking. And I'm gonna dump this in the notes to players. You see a figure hanging over the edge. And that's where we're gonna leave it off.
The fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Like a huge,
lovely.
giant-sized figure?
No, it's a human. It's a gif. So the figure holds a sort of broken bell with a chitin helmet that's shaped like a hawk's head or a kestrel's beak. Its cloak billows out and it carries a spear with it. Ting, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Out of character, this is totally a joke. I fire with my bow. I got
I
it
throw my
17.
sword at it.
Whatever you want at the beginning of the next session. All right,
Sure.
we're gonna end it here. Whatever we want to resolve, we can resolve it later. 15 gold or 15 iron unless they otherwise say they don't. And how did y'all enjoy this session?
It was awesome.
It was awesome. We were like, when you guys went into the voice chat, we were freaking out.
Very interesting. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
the top point of this session was like we all got ourselves an iron, amazing modern coin, and that was amazing. That's awesome.
That's really the highlight.
That's
of
the
this,
point.
not-
That's a highlight.
Not the other shit. That's for
That's
sure.
the highlight.
Yeah.
Yep,
Uh-huh.
the highlight.
So thank y'all for playing with me. I always enjoy
Thanks, man.
playing with y'all. You're all great players.
Thank
It's
you.
fun watching you interact with each other. I will see you in the next game. If you got to go right now, go ahead and head out.
Later.
All right,
I'm
thanks,
gonna-